Potato.
It's smashed potato, brother.
Okay, yeah. Talk.
Yo. We good money?
Yeah.
Smooth?
Yeah.
Like a baby's ass cheek?
Yeah, like a baby's ass cheek, sure. Yeah, we're good.
Cause babies be smooth as fuck, brother.
Pause.
Pause, bro. I be hugging my little brother, right?
Mhm.
And I be touching his back, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Cause I be feeling his skin is so soft. I'm like, bro, why can't you just stay like this, bro? I want to squeeze the fuck out of you, bro. You know what I mean?
I feel you. For my nephew, and when he was younger, I call him when he was fresh out the womb squishy.
Cause
he was
they
pretty-
squishy,
he was
bro.
pretty squishy, yeah. But he was super soft, and
Yeah, bro. Very.
you like rub his arm, and it's just like, damn.
Bro, just like, it's like how, bro? How you so soft, bro?
But now all he wants to do is punch me. So I guess times have changed. He only wants to fight.
Yeah, my little brother too, bro. I'll put my fist up like this, and he'll just start punching him mad hard, bro.
It's crazy how they just genuinely don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. They don't. I respect it.
And then my most recent nephew, he's super squishy, super squishy. He fresh out the womb.
He fresh.
That motherfucker hella soft. But he has that soft spot.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
it's
back of the head.
because like the skull isn't fully formed. You ever
Some
done
shit
that?
like that, yeah. Bro. You do that, they're gonna be end up becoming retarded, bro.
Is that what happens?
I think so, yeah.
Eight
End up
beat
little
on the roll,
retarded.
you retarded.
8 beat on the roll, that's retarded.
I remember
It
that.
smell like you farted. That's bro.
Smell
Me
like
and
you
Chichi say that shit a
farted.
lot, even out to this day, bro.
Farted.
Farted.
8 beat on the raw FC
You
retarded.
retarded. That shit's hilarious, bro. I love that shit.
Vine was good.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Vine was good.
was where it
I was too
at.
young, so I couldn't really watch it when it first came out. I didn't have a
Damn.
phone, bro.
Damn,
I was in
me neither,
elementary.
Bro, I didn't get my first phone till like almost freshman year of high school. One, because my mom was strict, and two, she was just broke, so we couldn't get one. I'm like, damn. So like the first phone she ever bought me, bro, was an Android. That was like 50 bills. Trash.
Garbage.
Garbage, bro. But for me, it did the job because I didn't do shit but play Clash of Clans and fucking hear my music. Back in middle school, you know what I mean? I was on that John, bro.
This kid still plays Clash of Clans.
I just got back into it, bro. I lost my account, so I had to get back
I made
into
him,
it,
but then I
bro.
stopped playing.
Yeah, you slacking, bro.
Yeah, I am. I think I got my first phone in middle school because I started to walk, and they wanted to at least be able to call me or
Yeah,
text
that's
me.
the only reason why my mama, she was like, yeah, she only got it.
I want to
so
be
she
able
could
to.
call.
If I have to call you, I want to be able to. Or
That's
whatever.
that's the main reason why she got the phone for
it
me
was-
only.
It was originally it wasn't even really a phone because it had to be on Wi-Fi. Like if I had no
Oh, yeah,
Wi-Fi, it
yeah.
was shot. Like, I was
was
done.
shot, yeah.
I was shot, bro. I was fucked. So it was her old iPhone 4.
Cause see, at least you got an iPhone. Though. I didn't even get that,
Her
bro.
old iPhone. I can't complain. I ain't complaining.
I got an
it
Android,
was-
bro, but I ain't complaining either.
It was her
money.
old. It was her old iPhone 4, either hers or my sister's, and it had no data, no nothing. It just had solely Wi-Fi,
That's
and
it.
she would only let me play with it. Pause. Either
Wow.
in the morning drive to school, then she'd let me have it from there till I got home, and then I'd have to give it to her when I got home.
Give it back, yeah.
Yeah, when I got home. But
I
I
was
would.
a little bit on the same routine as well with
Yeah,
that.
I would play on the drive to school. I'd play Dragon Veil though. I don't know if you know that game.
Doesn't ring a bell, brother.
It's like it's kind of like Clash of Clans, but not like Clash of Clans. Not like Clash of Clans in a sense where you don't do the attacks constantly and doing all that shit, but like Clash of
Okay.
Clans where you kind of have to. You have a little base and you kind of build it up.
You're
But the
building it
base
up.
is like habitats for your dragons, and you beef
Oh,
up
that's dope.
your
That's dope.
dragons. You evolve your dragons. You breed your dragons to get rarer kinds of dragons. Then you
I
can
think I
actually take
might
those
have-
dragons and go on like AI battles, like with other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think
things.
I've played some shit like that
Yeah,
before.
maybe you could fight other people. I don't remember.
I
Then
forget.
again,
I remember a
That was
dragon
years
game like that. Yeah, yeah. I remember a dragon game like that before too as well. I don't know if it's the same game, but I remember something like that.
shout out Dragon Veil. That shit was fire.
Similar.
That shit was fun.
Shout out to Clash, bro. That shit is still
Shout out
fire.
to Clash, bro.
Okay, that shit got me-
Supercell.
Cause that shit, yeah. Shout out to Supercell. That shit got me through my middle
Supercell.
school days, bro. Real talk. And high school days. Bored as fucking class in the back. I was on Clash Royale. Yeah.
Oh bullshit.
2v2s with my boys right next to me, bro.
Not
That shit
even
was it.
lying. You're not even telling a lie.
Nah, bro. It was every day, bro.
Every day.
You go sit in the back of the class, yo, 2v2.
People used to talk shit because they'd be like, I could beat you in Clash Royale. 1v1, v1,
Yo,
v1.
I used to fuck everybody on
Yeah.
1v, bro. I was dog,
It
bro.
was like, well, if you can't fight, well, then fight me on Clash Royale.
Facts, bro. It's like back in the day, 1v1 Rust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't around to
You
experience that
wasn't
neither.
there.
I was too young.
1v1 Nuketown then.
That I
Okay,
wasn't
you got
around
a
for.
little bit of that.
Yeah.
Same.
It was a lot of 1v1 Nuketowns. Then GTA became very popular, and then it was like 1v1 me on GTA.
Yo, send that death match over here.
Yeah. I always accept it.
Always, bro. Yeah, if I got one, I
always accept it. I didn't give a fuck what level you were.
Hell no, brother.
I didn't give a fuck. You may win.
Yo, one day.
But I'm gonna get you once.
At least, bro. At least, bro. At least, I mean, you can see like
you go
13-1, bro. Yeah.
You gonna remember.
You remember me like, damn, that level, that noob.
Fuck, he got me?
Like, fuck, bro.
He's level 20.
Bro, real shit. Some guy sent me a deathmatch, bro, a few days ago on GTA5. He was level like 650 around there, bro. I ended up killing him like 3 times, bro, on like an actual shootout war, not like no bitch shit. I'm talking about the but I can hear. Do you remember those people on GTA Online when you would log into a server and you hit your down button, your D-pad button, and it'd show you the players, and they were all like the barcode? Yeah.
They were all like 9999999. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Those were hackers, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck
if
yeah,
I'm
bro.
correct.
Fuck yeah.
I had one drop me money though.
Yeah, me too. Right on the beach, bro.
Hate him.
He was just standing there, just money was just dropping. I was in there, bro.
Because PS3 driving around, broke as shit. Just driving around.
You see some people just chilling,
just
at one
standing
spot.
still.
Let me go over there. Let me see what's active over there.
And then I see him dropping money to another guy. I'm like, no way.
All over just running in circles trying to collect that shit.
And I'm just kind of standing there. He just
just
walks up to me and just because I bought the most expensive
bro.
apartment at the time. I bought the most expensive car, the fast one, which was the Adder. This is PS3 days, so that tells you how old this GTA at the time it was.
One time, the Zentorno was the fastest back in the day.
That's in porno?
Yeah, the Zentorno, bro. That's when it first dropped, though. That was the fastest car. That's what I was
the
on.
Beach Bum DLC, I think. Or no, I could be wrong. It could have been one of the Criminal Enterprises ones.
Could have been,
yeah. Or like the business something. But I had the Zentorno. Solid drove.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Solid drove.
Always, bro. Always. I had that shit in a nice, like, lime.
I call it the Zentorno.
Of course, yeah, same here.
But you're bulletproof from behind.
Yeah,
you can't shoot you through the back of your head. That's why I always drove around with it.
Same, bro. I was speeding that shit.
Yeah.
But now I got that new fast car. Bro, that shit is fucking. Yeah, shit goes like 180, bro. Ain't nobody catching me on the highway.
I haven't played GTA on that
shit. Oh, I bet. Been a minute.
I played it on my PC that one last time. I was like level 20. I was like, I'm not doing that all over
again. Fuck that. I felt that, bro. I mean, I had to restart. I'm like level 80 now, bro.
But you are doing it all over again, though.
Yeah, I got I wouldn't say mostly, but I got a lot of shit back, bro. Yeah. I mean, I was level like 200.
Props to you, because I don't know if I had the patience for that.
Nah, I just did it because Chichi wanted to hop on again. I just got on GTA just to like drive around again, you know what I mean? Stack up mad money, buy the fast car, and just drive around. I didn't give a fuck about everything. I didn't want to start everything again, bro, from ground up, bro. Level 1, being a level 200, having everything, and going back to level 1. Nah, bro.
I felt that,
Sucks.
bro. I felt that.
So I said, nah, fuck
I'm almost 300 on my P5.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Because I got everything. I can't do that all over again. I did it once. Bro. I ain't doing it twice.
Hell no. That's what I thought too, bro. But then she was like, yo, you trying to play GTA? I said, yeah, fuck it, why not? And then we just ended up.
Because real shit is genuinely a lot of time. Like if you're not buying truck cars, it's genuinely a lot of time.
It is.
People who don't really play video games won't understand, and they'll probably be like, "What the fuck? You spend your time doing that shit?" But I mean,
trust me, bro. Yeah.
But like, it takes a lot of your time.
It does.
Like you're sitting there grinding to get like anything. Like you think you got $1 million in GTA? That ain't dick. Like that's nothing, bro.
Nah, bro. You can't even buy a business with that barely.
Yeah.
Barely, bro.
You can't really do anything with that.
You need at least like 1.5 million to buy like the cheapest business out there.
Yeah. And then that's just the business building. That's not even buying the warehouse that requires for you to actually progress into the business. And that's like another, depending on the size. You want a small, that's a couple $100,000. You want a medium, that's even more, a couple $100,000. Then if you want a large, you're in the mills.
Oh, you're in the mills easy. Nah, they're all in the mills, bro. I think.
Even the mid ones, I think, are in the
mid
mills.
ones is like 1.5.
High 100,000, low mills.
Yeah, but you get mad money off of it, bro.
You do.
But
then that also takes mad time because you got to sit there and get all those fucking packages. If it's you by yourself.
Yeah, you're doing. Luckily, you don't gotta collect it though. You know what I mean? You just go in there, send that guy. He gets it, picks you up.
Which one?
He picks it up.
For which?
Like on the warehouses. On the regular warehouses where you can import.
On the CEO?
Yeah. On those warehouses. You can send them out. They'll pick it up. They'll send you a message.
Oh, that's probably something new. Because I remember I had to do everything.
Yeah, I think, it definitely is new, bro. I did it before, too, yeah. That shit was ass, bro. Especially, like, the plane ones. I hated it. I don't know why, bro.
What, Ron?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Planes was just annoying, bro. So much flying, bro.
Well, what made it was annoying is that sometimes you'd have to fly, then you'd have to land, kill everything, then get back in the plane to drive off again.
Exactly,
sometimes that's just,
bro. It's just not worth it.
You're asking for too much.
Yeah, that's why me and Chichi
doing
it.
And the juice ain't worth the squeeze sometimes.
Nah, me and Chichi just burn much. If you get a mission like that, he just comes up with the Deluxo, blast everybody, landed, done.
Well, once those kinds of came out, it was kind of like all that shit went to toast.
Yeah, it wasn't really much grinding. Like, it was, but not a lot, I guess. I mean, it still is, don't get me wrong, to get money and shit like that.
Bro, you gotta
To get anything,
in anything in that game, you got to put in hours.
Yeah.
You want to do a
Ain't
house?
nothing
You
cheap
want to
in
do a
that
house?
shit,
That's a
bro.
couple hours. You want to do business? A couple
At
hours.
least, bro.
At least.
Unless you got the heist out and then you know how to
Favorite
what to
business.
do. Yeah. That's
Favorite.
it.
What's your favorite business?
Oh, favorite business? Like drug business or just, in general?
GTA.
It would probably have to be. I'd go either Coke or the Coke business or the arcade. Arcade, you don't get a lot of shit out of it,
Is
but
it
it's
just because you could do the
just
heist?
Arcade.
Oh, you
Well,
just
that
like
is
it's
just
an
retro
arcade.
arcades. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope. I always like the retro shit. So I found that pretty dope. I like that. That and also stealing cars.
From as a CEO, right?
Yeah,
I remember that was
stealing
pretty
cars.
cool.
That shit was dope. I like that. Anything had to do with cars, I'm in there.
I think I personally liked. I would have to agree with you with either cocaine because one, it was the most paying one for the motorcycle
Yeah, it was the
business.
highest. That's why.
Yeah, it
That's
was the
the
most
only reason.
paying one. It was the only one really worth it.
Second was the meth.
Yeah.
That's it.
All the hard drugs were better.
Yeah. Besides the weed, that was the cheapest, bro.
I'm gonna have to probably agree with you and go after the cars because sometimes you could steal the fast cars and you got to drive it.
Yo, and then when you
And
sell
you just
them,
got
you
to
sell
drive
two for like 700,000, bro.
And you
it's
get
just
good
fucking
money for
bank,
it.
bro. Hell yeah.
The only thing complicated was about it is like you can't damage them. If the more you damage them, the less you got. So that was the only hard part.
Which
Probably
isn't bad,
second to
though.
that, probably the bunker business.
The bunker, yeah.
Because you could just drive those big ass fucking
Those
you know,
Humvees
those
and shit,
vehicles
bro.
and shit,
Yeah.
and you got to unlock like weapons.
Yeah, the bunker had a lot of armory shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you have like explosive bullets on a lot of your guns and your snipers, your shotguns, your ARs. That shit was dope.
Fuck.
Very expensive. though.
I may have to say the nightclub because that shit's passive. So if you
Yeah,
just
I was
got
thinking
all the
about
other
the nightclub,
businesses, you
yeah.
just sit there, choke your chicken, you're good.
Yeah, I was thinking the nightclub too, bro. Nightclub you get like 200,000, like
That's passive, but then with the
250 passive.
nightclub, you can then also sell from the nightclub, and that's also that's a
Yeah.
couple 100,000.
you can hire motherfuckers
Yeah.
to import shit and
From
steal
your
crates
other
for you,
businesses,
from your other
yeah.
businesses, so it's combined.
Yeah.
And you can get like 50 crates, and then once you sell it all, you're selling it all at like plus with passive income, you're probably banging once everything's full like at least 1.5 mil. It was and you don't even gotta do shit. You just send them.
No, you're not wrong.
You just go on your computer, send them. No, they do it automatically actually. As long as they're on the contract, they do it
Yeah,
automatically.
you have to buy them though.
Yeah, you just hire
Yeah.
them and they stay on
Over
until
time,
they
they do it.
stack them. So you really don't got to do shit but keep your
Fuck, I forgot
popularity
about
up.
That was a good business. Most useless
That's
shit
it.
you could ever spend your money on in the game was the fucking yacht. You ain't get dick with it.
Bro,
they ain't do
what
dick with
the
it.
fuck
8
was the
million
point
for
of that,
nothing.
bro? Yeah, that shit was
8 million
stupid,
for
bro.
nothing.
Stupid.
Like you
Retarded.
couldn't nothing, gang.
Nah,
I couldn't even go to another island.
nothing, bro.
I couldn't
It
have a
was
little
useless,
party.
bro. Nah, bro.
I
Unless
couldn't
you
have a
really
party.
had motherfuckers there, but other than that, this shit was
GTA
just
6, I
whack,
better be
bro.
at a party.
Nah,
That's all I'm
GTA 6 better be lit. Like, if you're on the beach, there better be, like, beach parties out there. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers on boats and shit, how they really be. You know what I mean? That'd be dope.
That's true, because in GTA 5, if you were out in the boats, there was nobody in the ocean
Nah,
driving by. It was
bro.
kind of open. It was
It's
dead.
just open. Yeah, dead,
Yeah,
bro.
it
You'll
was
see people
dead.
on the beach, yeah, but barely, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But there they gotta have a lot of boats of people partying and shit, you know what I mean?
What is
That'd be dope.
Miami? I feel like that is the heart
Right?
of
They
that.
gotta be
That is the heart of that. I
that
feel.
nightlife kind of. So that should be a thing in there. That would be dope. Just seeing it out there.
I hope so.
Being
That
able
game's
to-
gonna be good.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe
it is.
be. You think it's gonna be good? Yeah. I have.
I think
Yeah, I
it's
just
gonna
have
be
confidence.
amazing, bro.
I don't think GTA 6 is gonna fail.
Nah, hell no,
I don't
bro.
think it'll fail.
I don't think so, bro. I mean,
If it is, I
a
want my refund.
lot of GTAs haven't failed, bro. Real shit.
I would say no GTA has failed.
I don't think so either, bro. Real talk.
Because even the old
Real
retro ones
talk.
are still talked about to this day.
They even getting fucking remastered, bro.
To this day. To this
Yeah,
day.
to this fucking day,
To
brother.
this
Like
day.
you'll get the trio GTA. Was it GTA 3, San Andreas, and
Vice City,
I forget which other one that came with that trio pack.
San Andreas.
What could have been Vice City, San Andreas, and the third GTA 3.
What was GTA 3? Wasn't GTA 3 Vice City?
Was it?
Pretty sure it was GTA 3 Vice City. Just like how it was GTA 4 Liberty City.
Oh, could be then. I know GTA 4 wasn't in it though.
Was it
Not the
GTA 4
trilogy.
Liberty City? Yeah, it said Liberty
I
City.
think, yeah. Damn. But that trio was dope though either way.
Which
Crazy.
ones did they give you in that trio gang? Now that got me fucked up.
Let me see.
It was for sure Vice City, for sure San Andreas.
The trilogy. Let's see what's in the trilogy. Alrighty, mate.
I can't remember.
So, oh shit. Alright, the trilogy, right? We got Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and San Andreas.
So Vice City and 3 are not the same.
Nah. And those got remastered in PS5 version to get a little more.
So which one was who was Grand Theft Auto 3 then?
I'm about to put you on right now.
My first GTA was Liberty City, so.
Was it? Mine was San Andreas, I believe.
My best friend at the time, Mason, gave it to me. And I gave him Saints Row the Third. Shout out Mason. Well, who was the
GTA
character?
3, Liberty City.
Huh?
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto the Third is an action adventure game set in Liberty City. It's set in Liberty City.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you about GTA 3, gang. I could tell you about motherfucking 4, 5, Vice City, and that's about it.
You never played San Andreas?
No.
At all?
I've never even played Vice City, but I've watched the lore videos on it.
Damn, son. You gotta play San Andreas, bro. Dope.
I kind of understand like what happens.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You're right. You already know it.
I remember when I was younger, there was the hot coffee mod for San Andreas.
The hot coffee
You don't remember that?
I don't.
Hot coffee mod was like a mod where you can have sex within the fucking game.
Nah, I don't remember that shit.
You remember that shit? But that shit used to be all over YouTube. I'd look up GTA and there'd be GTA San Andreas hot coffee mod. I'm like, what the fuck is a hot coffee mod? And I click on it and my young self gets exposed to pixel titties. And I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, some pixel titties.
I was like, I'm on my grandma's laptop. I gotta get off of this bitch.
Delete
and
that,
I go back
brother.
to Vanos.
Yeah, I know, right? Something friendly, somewhat. Wow, because it's just breaking shit over
No,
here.
it's the excess of the gloss.
Oh, bet.
Like the drippings. Which GTA did you play first?
My first one, I think I played was San Andreas. Either San Andreas or Vice City was the first one I played. That was back on the PSP.
Yeah, you're wild. You're old. You just showed your age right there.
Wow. But it was dope, though. PSP ahead of its time.
I remember
Playing GTA on
watching
them, forget
my
about it.
uncle's play San Andreas.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was on the PS2, not PS3.
Yeah, PS2.
But
I started on PSP, though.
I started on PS. I remember playing PS2, but I would say consciously, whatever, playing
Spell that
console.
bitch.
Got me fucked up, twin.
Yeah, consciously.
PS3.
PS3.
Yeah.
Me was my PSP, yeah.
I had a PSP. I don't know where it's at now, though. She's gone.
I missed the PSP.
In the incinerator.
Real shit. Yeah, it is, bro. Collecting dust. Not even.
That shit's probably scrapped. Like,
Yeah,
what's on?
facts. But it was good, though. Way ahead of its time. They
It
gotta
was.
bring it back.
It
Fuck
was.
the portal. What the fuck is a portal? You know what I mean?
Well, is that's the one where it's like empty in the middle and has the controls on the side, right?
Yeah.
And you plug in your phone and then you play from there.
Nah, it's the PlayStation portal, the one that has the actual
Oh,
screen.
they made a screen. Yeah, see, I guess I didn't know about that bitch neither.
Yeah, it's like $250 or some shit like that.
I was actually not,
Yo.
well, Nintendo Switch is $500.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Would you get a Nintendo Switch or the PS5 handheld?
Switch, for a fact.
I think I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cause like,
Fuck around with some Mario Kart.
yeah, I think so, bro. Yeah, this shit.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, PS Portal. Zoom in on that shit for me, right there.
I guess we'll have to zoom in that in editing.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it looks dope though. It does.
It does.
Don't
It
get me
does.
wrong.
I'll give
It
it
does
to
look
them.
pretty dope.
I'll give it to them.
But I still think the Switch would be better.
Personally, the only handhelds I really ever used was the PSP when I was younger for like a week, and then
Sheesh.
the DSs, and then
Yeah, DS.
I bought a Nintendo Switch with all my money that I saved up.
Same here. I saved my money to buy at first was to buy my own 360.
Wild.
Then after that, it was my first PS4. Yeah, after that, yeah. My first buy was just a 360, and after that, it was just I had to buy everything else myself now.
I didn't buy my PS4 myself. My very first PS4 was for my birthday between my
man.
mom and my father.
Could never be me.
That same PS4 ended up breaking like
Damn.
2 days later, just internally.
That shit happened to mine too, bro. I don't know
Just
what the fuck
internally
happened,
just
bro.
popped. So they returned it and then got a new PS4. And that eventually popped years later. And then I had to buy my own PS4. And then I bought my own. Then I bought my own PS5. Then I bought my own PC. And then I bought everything from there. Once I got my own money, once I hit 16 and I got a job, it was like I bought everything myself.
Yeah,
Then once I was
bro.
able to get money in my pocket from my own hard work, it was like, all right,
It was already you gotta buy your shit,
anything
bro.
expensive wise, I'm not gonna ask you for, or anything
Yeah.
in general.
Same here. That's why I had to buy my own shit, bro.
Unless I'm like, Mom, let me get $1 for the corner store. Come on.
See, that's different, bro. If I'm going to the store, yo, Mom, let me get some money, bro, real quick.
Let me get I'm trying to get a bag of chips.
That's it, right, bro? That's it, yo. That's it. That's all I ask.
But other than that, nah, I don't really ask
Crazy.
for nothing.
Nah, real shit, me neither, bro. Nothing. Besides food. You know, I'm a big bag. I love me some food, bro.
You do like to eat, but who doesn't like to eat?
Nah, you right, bro.
I'm pretty sure every human likes to eat.
True. A way to a man's heart to his belly, brother.
So they say.
So they say, bro.
Empty balls and a full stomach.
That's all, brother.
Peaky Blinders said that.
Mm-hmm. The real shit, bro. Peaky Blinders is fire, bro. Hands down, probably one of my favorite shows on Netflix. Easily.
I don't really watch shows, so I can only say from my experience of watching shows, probably one of my favorites, yeah.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders. I just love the style, bro. The gangsterness of it.
I like the
Tommy Shelby, bro. What a fucking actor.
the clothing style.
Same here, bro.
I like how they looked.
I actually went up to last week. I went to a tuxedo shop just so I could see him, ask him a question. I'm like, yo, where can I get something similar to this? You know what I mean? And he had something in the clothes. Like I wanted to put it on just to see how the fuck I would look, bro. But I never did though.
Nah, you gotta tell me. We gotta take the camera. We gotta take
no,
pictures.
I was gonna
gang.
say, yo, let's go tomorrow.
We gotta take pictures tomorrow. Oh, work day.
After work, brother. I went after work to go check.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. So if you want, you can go. Yo,
We could, yeah.
we can go tomorrow real quick. Set it up. And like, yo, let's see if we can put
And just dress up.
both of us in a
Do an
little
episode
suit.
in full blown Peaky Blinder suits.
That'd be sick, bro.
That'd be fire.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fire.
But he said mostly shit like that though. You'd have to go to like K&G.
K&G?
Yeah, that warehouse because they're like all style tuxedos and shit like that. You know what I mean? A little expensive though.
Or we just fly to London, the UK.
Yeah, bro.
Birmingham.
Well, there was the website that they got like the Peaky Blinders shit. They sell their
attire?
Their
That's
attire,
funny.
bro. And one of them was like 500 euros. I don't know how much fucking dollars that is. Check that out for me if you could.
How much?
I'm assuming that's like $700, bro.
500 euros.
I think it was euros or pounds. Whatever has that E with the.
That's
line
converted
of
to
it.
$581.
Damn. Yo, but the quality looked fire though.
Yeah.
It did. Really good.
Yeah, 500 euros is equivalent to 581 USDs.
What about pounds? 500 pounds. I don't know if that's different. I'm assuming.
670.
God damn.
Who uses pounds and who uses euros?
Europe, Australia, London.
So who uses pounds? That's what I meant. Like, who uses in Europe? Who uses euros
Good
and who uses
question.
pounds?
That's a good question, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they use pounds is because if you watch like the show Vikings, they would say, "I want my money, my ransom in like 500 pounds of gold, 500 pounds of silver." So I think that's why they use pounds as like a currency.
Makes sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, they're not talking about give me 500 pounds, but back in the day, they were talking about like actually 500 pounds. But now it's not actually 500 pounds worth of money. It's just
that'd be a lot more,
it's
bro.
just the pound of it. Look that up. What countries use that?
Pounds and shit?
Pounds and euros.
Okay.
Actually, no, I know.
Actually, look.
I'm pretty sure Russia has rupees.
Pretty dope.
They really do sell this shit on their website.
Pretty fucking dope. Like, I'd caught me a fucking full blown out, bro, if I knew my size.
They even sell the caps. They sell the trench coats. The trench coats are fire.
Bro.
You can't
money,
lie, bro. The
bro.
trench coats are fire.
I got a trench coat at home.
So are the suits. And
Suits are fucking money, bro.
the pocket watches is what does it.
Yeah, I love it, bro. I love that pocket watch right there.
I ain't gay, but I fuck Cillian.
Wow, what
Killian.
the fuck, this guy, bro? Nah, he killed that fucking role, though, bro. He really did.
He's a good actor.
He's a fucking phenomenal actor, brother.
Nah, but he
I
did
give
kill
him that.
Tommy. He did kill Tommy
Bro,
Shelby.
I don't think anybody else can kill that character like
He
him.
did kill Tommy Shelby. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro,
He did really
he
good.
did. How did he not get a reward for that, bro?
I don't know. I don't
bro,
know.
he deserves that fucking award, bro.
But I'd say he played a pretty good Tommy Shelby.
He did, bro. He did. Nothing but the best.
Oh,
Tommy.
fact. He really changed his whole family's life from poor gangsters to fucking I guess in their time they would say millionaires. Millionaire. I'm sure
Oh, for
their
a
wealth
fact.
was to equivalent to now is probably at least a couple million.
Easily, bro. Easily.
And so worth a couple million in that time. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Businessman.
So it says right here, the pound sterling or GBP is the official currency of the United Kingdom. The pound is also used in Jersey. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what that is. The Isle of Man, South Georgia, South Sandwich Islands, and the British Antarctic Territory.
I don't know who the fuck's buying shit in the UK area of Antarctica, but
yeah, I don't fucking know, bro. These pounds and shit.
so who uses euros then?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Are euros and pounds the same? The currency of the UK and the British is the British pound sterling, abbreviated as GBP. And the current symbol is that E with the little dash in the middle. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland use the pound. The Republic of Ireland, not part of the United Kingdom, uses euros. So whatever's not part of the United Kingdom uses euros. I'm assuming is what it says right here.
So anything that's not part of the UK
Straight euros. Whatever's in the UK
uses pounds.
Pounds, yeah.
Shit, the more you know, you're learning with us. You're learning with. I ain't no dick.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that neither. I thought I genuinely didn't know that neither. That's funny.
I thought like pounds and euros were like dollars and cents. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. That's
Like
how I thought of it too.
£5, €2. $5, 2 cents. You know what I mean?
See,
right?
I agree. I agree. Because that's what I was thinking.
Yo,
that's what I was thinking.
That's
Since
what
a
I
child,
thought,
I
bro.
was like, so it's
Real
like
shit.
$5, and then they're talking about euros for like 20 cents.
Exactly,
You know
bro.
what I mean? That's what I thought, but I guess not. We wrong.
I guess not. Nah.
Fuck, we would have went there, gave him wrong money, got
we would've gave
arrested.
him- Cause got arrested, bro. Fucking they for the wrong currency.
Shit, you know,
Wouldn't be
just hitting the
surprised,
pendulum
brother.
out in Russia gets you arrested.
Yeah, bro. Anything
That
we
shit's
related is
crazy.
fucked, bro.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
Crazy.
Take that female basketball player that got arrested for smoking pot somewhere in like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She
Really?
smoked a
That's
pen and she
crazy.
got arrested for it.
And did she get back?
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They traded her for some fucking criminals.
Yeah, they traded. I think I could.
Like,
be
that's
wrong.
crazy.
We may have to fact check this, but I'm pretty sure they traded for her was
For, like,
some
an arms dealer.
some gun runner,
Yeah, bro.
and they traded them two for it.
Like, how the fuck, bro? How you gonna trade a female basketball player that's not even that nasty, bro? For a fucking guns runner, bro. That's dangerous.
Nah, I agree.
You
You're
know
not
what I
wrong.
mean? Like, what?
You're not wrong.
Like, maybe if it was Kobe Bryant, respectfully, you know what I mean? Give him 2, 3
the
gun
top- the
runners.
top,
I could give
right?
a fuck. Of course, bro. But, like, her? Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I think it was a gun runner, but I'm gonna fact check.
That's actually insane, bro. Real talk. Can you imagine that, just being in prison knowing you're like, oh, shit, I'm locked up? They about to trade me for a fucking arms dealer. Just that going through your head, bro. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy. I got a phone call, brother. Give me 1 sec. All right, we back live, brother.
You got a phone call, and I was looking something up. Apologize, but so yeah, I was right. Victor Bout.
That's the mother. I knew it sounded like with a V, but I remember seeing this shit,
Brittany
bro.
Griner prisoner exchange. On December 8, 2020, Russia and the United States conducted a 1-for-1 prisoner exchange, trading Brittany Griner, an American basketball player, for Victor Bout, a Russian arms dealer.
Because that's the most stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I ain't
Man,
know.
that's
Yeah, I
really
ain't in
crazy.
politics. You know, I ain't no
I
small
ain't into
motherfucker,
politics,
but
bro,
I
but-
wouldn't give someone an arms dealer back.
Cause for hell no,
All due
bro.
respect, I'd have been like, keep her.
Yo,
She's
real shit. Let her do her
yours.
time, bro. Fuck.
What was her sentence in Russia?
Shit, we better find out right now.
Let's see, what was sentence in Russia? Let's see. N- 9 years.
God damn.
9 years. So she got sentenced in August 4, 2020, gang. 9 years. 2020, 9 years. She would have came out in
Wow.
2030, cause
Basically,
not 30
bro.
exact, but like, you know.
Around
but-
there, around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not doing the full math. But like, yeah, in February 2020, she was found guilty of drug possession and smuggling after being arrested in February at a Moscow airport with vape cartridges containing a small amount of cannabis oil. Although Griner pleaded guilty and explained it was an accidental mistake, Russia law has no exceptions for cannabis under any circumstances. That's crazy. 9 years.
What happened, brother? I had to show him, bro. Yeah, 9 years is fucking.
9 years is crazy.
bro. Shit, if we
9
get caught
years
smoking
is
out there in Russia, bro,
crazy, bro.
we're gonna have to do our time, brother.
Oh, 9 years, and we learned Russian by then. We learned Russian.
And we gonna
Speaking
come out
out there
jacked too, bro.
fluent.
Fluently.
Well, I don't know what they're
Might
gonna
as
feed
well.
us in though.
Protein, papa. Protein. You know what I mean, bro? You get bulked up in there. You seen the Russian prisoners, though? Them motherfuckers.
Nah, I personally say I can't
jacked,
have
bro.
seen a Russian
Cause
prison.
just search up Russian prisoners. You see some jacked motherfuckers, some like some dangerous looking motherfuckers.
Low key feeling gay.
Low key, bro, but you know what I mean?
Russian.
I'm just guessing. I don't know though. Real talk. I've never searched up. So it might just be some regular motherfuckers, bro.
Gang, I'm getting pictures from black and white.
Yeah, I see. The motherfuckers are
Bro, I'm gonna
dangerous.
keep it a stack. They don't look very buff, if I'm being honest. They don't look very buff. I'm gonna keep it a stack. These dudes look pretty malnourished. They don't look like they're being taken care of, if I'm being honest.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, so we fucked.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done.
I'm
for-
already skinny, so you know, I'm fucked. I'm gonna turn to this motherfucker.
That's gonna be you after
Yeah.
once we release. Yo, what happened to you, brother?
Because I'm hanging.
I'm calling you Skelly from now on.
Word.
Skelly.
That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I knew
9
a kid
years.
in middle school that was like hella skinny, bro. Like skinny, bro. We used to call him Squilliam. His name was William.
I knew a kid with respect.
was
He
good.
had special needs, but we never really made fun of him. But he would do. He had like a tick, I guess, where he would just do this all the time. We called him Gang Boy.
That's fucked, bro.
6th grade, bro. I just remember he would do this, and then I remember some kid being like, "Gang Boy," and I
Gang,
and then
that
I was
shit
just like,
just stuck.
and then I was,
What the fuck, bro?
yeah, and then I was like, "Who's Gang Boy?"
Then
And
you
I was like,
notice what he's
"Him." And I was
doing.
like, "Why do you guys call him Gang Boy?" They're like, "Look at his hand." And he was just doing this.
Doing that gang shit, bro.
I was like, "That's why you call him Gang Boy."
Whole lot of gang shit, brother. Whole lot of gang
Bro,
shit.
6th grade was. Kids are just
Good time.
assholes.
Facts.
Kids are
brother.
just assholes.
Facts.
Not admit it.
Good old days,
No,
though.
I wouldn't say I was an asshole because I was generally not a bad kid.
Nah, me neither. I always
kept
stay
my
to
mouth
myself,
shut.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
I just kept my mouth shut and I just looked at the clock and waited until it was
That's
time to
it,
go.
bro. My music on and that's it, bro.
I never cared enough about another kid in school to have to warrant a problem with,
Yeah, no.
or warrant like
Like, I never
giving
looked for it,
myself
bro.
in trouble to be here longer because of you.
Being some
Like,
stupid
because you
shit,
pissed me
bro.
off to the point where I couldn't control myself and I
Yeah,
acted on
bro.
it, and now I have to stay longer. Like,
Yeah.
to me is like, you're not worth it. I'm not gonna see you when the school
respect
year
that.
ends. Like, I'm not gonna see you anymore. I don't care
Yeah,
about
what's
you.
the point?
Yeah, so it was just clock in for your mother's sake, then look at the clock
That's
and
it.
wait till it was time to go.
Unless they like touching me, then you know that may be a little different story, bro. But
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you gotta do what
you
you
know,
gotta
yeah,
do.
if they're putting
But
hands on you, that's
Yeah,
different. But
in
just
terms
words.
of just like minding your
'Cause,
business, yeah.
right, bro? You can say whatever. Like we said it, bro. Like I'm someone, you can say whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll just laugh and go with the flow, keep it walking. bro.
I genuinely, maybe some people are like, oh no, you're just bitch, but it's just, I genuinely don't
But
care.
it's not though. I
Like,
don't
it's
know.
just, you're not worth. I don't care.
I just feel like you.
Like, it's funny. And then some, you know, my favorite thing is when someone's actually mad at you and then you rage bait them continually to get them more pissed off.
Yeah,
and
no,
you're
you're
just there,
laughing,
just like,
bro. Yeah, just deep down,
'cause-
just laughing.
because you know
what I mean?
that's like, well, I got you. I beat you.
You getting them tired.
Yeah, I beat
bro.
you. You couldn't control
Raging.
yourself and now you're mad.
Yeah, I know a few
Cry me
people
a
like that,
river.
bro.
You know what?
I know a few people like that back in middle school.
In school that would just get mad.
Yeah, bro. This shit's funny.
Shit, I know kids in middle school that had like, bro, I remember there was this one girl. Oh my god, she didn't really go like swinging or nothing crazy, but we were in sex ed class.
Yeah.
I think it was like 7th grade, and we had an older lady for it. And I think we were on the board we were learning about condoms and how to apply them and what they were used for and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And I think this girl was just talking in the back of the class, but she was always like a person who was constantly getting called out by the teacher for being disruptive or whatever, or just not caring, not
Like
paying
that.
attention, right?
Yeah, that was me back in the day.
And I'm sitting there doing whatever, minding my business, and then I just remember her talking, and the teacher's like, "Hey, stop talking, whatever." Continues to talk. Teacher's like, "All right, you know what? Enough of this. You guys got to move." And then she's like, "I'm not moving," because I think it was her friend. They were sitting next to each other. She was like, "I'm not moving." And then the old lady was like, "You gotta move. You gotta leave. You know, you're disrupting the class. You're not paying attention." And then she was just, bro, she just started
Going
swearing
back
at
and
her,
forth.
just being like, "Fuck you, fuck this
Yeah,
class. You don't
bro.
teach shit." The old lady ended up calling the vice principal. But the
Damn.
funny thing is that she was like, "I'm gonna call the vice principal what to do." And the student was like, "I know the vice principal. Like, she goes there often." She's like, "I don't care. Call him. I'd rather be there with him." And then so she ends up calling him, and then he's on the way, and she continues just to talk
Rambling
shit and just
about
be
her.
there, and the teacher's just kind of there. And then the vice principal comes in and he's like, "All right, let's go. And then the teacher gives like her story explaining why is the reason why he got called.
Yeah.
And then the girl was just like, you know what? You're gonna fucking die soon. So who cares?
Girl gave no remorse, bro. That's fucking.
She was like, "You're gonna
wild.
die soon, or just fucking die." Like one of those two. I think it was, "You're gonna die soon."
She's already at that age.
Not saying like she was gonna kill her, but like you're old. Like,
Yeah,
she was an
you're
older
already-
woman, so
you're
she was like,
already
"You're
up
gonna
there.
die soon." Yo,
That's fucked up, bro.
everyone in the class was like, "What the fuck? Nah, you're wild."
Yeah, I'd be shook
bro,
too, bro.
It was fucked up, but I was laughing because it's just like, you don't expect that. It's out of the
hell
blue.
no,
Caught me
bro.
off guard, you know.
Especially from a
And
student,
I'm
nah,
laughing, and then
facts.
the vice principal was like, "No, we gotta go. Bro.
You got
We gotta go."
Jack her out,
Safe to say,
bro.
we never saw her in the class again.
Sheesh. Yeah, I know a few girls back in middle school that were just nonstop, just fighting back with the teachers, bro. Like they
I
would be
wonder why.
yelling, bro. Right? Like,
I wonder why.
what's the purpose of that, bro? Like, are you that like?
I just think some people
Hot-headed,
don't
bro?
like the fact that there's someone has authority over them. They won't allow that person to have authority over them. It's like,
Which
you
is-
can't control me. You can't tell me what to do.
I can't imagine them at work then
Yeah,
when they
you know
got their
what
own
I'm
boss. I'm like, yo, do this job. I ain't doing that job. All right, there's the fucking door.
Type
This ain't
shit.
school. You ain't gonna go to the office
Type
to be here
shit.
tomorrow. Nah, you getting the fucking boot.
That's how shops are. I don't know how about like Walmart and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
but like,
facts. But, like,
in
shit
terms
like
of where
that-
me and you work, it's
Right,
if
yeah,
you don't
it's-
do what
it-
we tell you, it's
It's
there's
just
the door.
bro. You know what I mean? You ain't getting
Yeah.
all the chance, bro.
So
So I don't know how the fuck they doing it though.
until
bro.
you kind of get a name for yourself, and then you can kind of be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, you gotta have fucking reputation there, bro.
You gotta have a little star on your shoulder.
At least like Pete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or even for me,
Something
for
like that.
instance, but like at
Yeah.
my job, my boss
Not
originally
giving
didn't like
a
me
fuck.
vaping, and I was just like,
I
okay.
don't see what's so bad
And
about
then
that, bro.
and then
Real
we were
shit.
figuring out something. I just took a fatty in front of his face, just like puffed it,
Yeah.
blew it out, and everything. And then he just didn't care.
Yeah, Cam get tight about that, bro. Vaping and shit or smoking. But then I was taking a rip of my crave, bro. Cuz comes right in the corner in front of me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fired, bro. I'm
No,
done.
I don't think he cares about vapes. No.
And he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like he did though. Like he had a meeting and shit. And he,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember in the old building, he didn't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, nah, he got tired
He
of,
just
like-
didn't like cigarettes or weed.
Makes sense, yeah. In the shop, yeah.
But he didn't care if it was a vape. Because I remember,
He vapes himself, bro.
yeah, and I remember there was a new guy, and a couple people were like, "Oh, I think he's smoking while working, like while operating, like smoking cigarettes or weed or something," because they saw fire,
Yeah.
quote unquote. They saw smoke. And then he was like, "Can you go back there and just like see what he's doing, like if he is smoking a cigarette?" And I was like, "Sure. I mean, if you need me to." I was like, "You're the boss."
Yeah.
So I just kind of walk in there and pretend like I'm looking for some, and then he was just hitting a vape, and then I see the light and then just the vapor. I was like, "Nah, it's a vape." And he
Yeah.
goes, "He's just smoking." I was like, "Yeah, it's like this." And I showed him the light and everything. He was like,
Whatever.
"All right, I don't care." He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
he was just
crazy.
like, "As long as it's not a cigarette." And I was like, "No, it's not a
Yeah,
cigarette."
especially in the shop and shit, yeah. I don't know. He got strict on that. I guess people, because like people were hitting their vapes at the CNC machines. Your dad was hitting his vape too, you know, once in a while at the laser and shit. I guess, I don't know, somebody must have like ratted. I don't know if it was still David that brought it up to Cam, was like, yo, they smoking at the CNC machines. Like, all the machines.
But I mean, if he did, it's kind of hypocritical considering that he used to
Facts,
smoke
bro.
joints in the back.
In the
And he used to
bathroom,
leave 'em on.
cuz
He used to leave them on the
he didn't
little
give a
electrical
fuck.
box out and his little
Yeah.
roaches. I remember that.
So I don't know if it was him that brought it up or someone brought it up, and then Cam was like, all right, like, you can't be smoking. Like, he got tight. You know what I mean?
I think that's why another reason why I never went back there, because it's just I think
Again, just
I think my level I
stringing
think
that
I
shit.
can't just be like, yeah, I won't do that.
But yeah, so he seen me hit this, but he ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think. And also too, you are like, if we're being honest, like if you were probably Patojito, maybe he would have said something.
You think?
Maybe because maybe you do a little bit more, or he feels like you're more useful.
That's true. Definitely, yeah.
So he's like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm
because you
not
can't
gonna.
send Patojito to the laser.
I'm not
these
gonna.
jobs.
I'm not gonna be a pain in his ass.
Yeah, he does what I ask.
Yeah.
Gets it done. And he be sending me to a lot of road trips, bro. Which me, I don't mind, because you know I'm on the road. I achieve my pen, bro. You know what I mean? To break out the shop, I'm in there, bro. Send me on a deep ass drive, bro. I'm milking. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'll take a drive.
I don't really do deliveries that often. I'm mainly on the floor. Bro, oh my god. I fucked up Friday cuz I was so disappointed. I was
With
so
the job?
not a job. I fucked up press brake dies cuz bro. Oh my god, bro.
Is it as scary as fucking a punch?
Yeah.
That punch is loud.
I've
bro,
crossed
when you
tools
fucking
on
hit it.
a punch machine. And that shit sounds like a dead ass, like a loud gunshot,
like
like
a-
right next to your ear,
Like
bro.
a fucking double barrel
'Cause-
shot, just bang, bang.
Yeah, I've crossed
Type shit.
small tools, not tool number one, which is like one of your bigger tools. Tool 1, if you cross that bitch,
Oh, forget about it.
that thing literally sounds
Yeah.
like you just like someone just auto
That's a
rifled
50
in that
cal right
building.
there.
Yeah, someone like
Right next to you too.
and
Bang.
it's just boom, and
yeah,
then
and everybody's gonna look at you.
everyone
and
knows
look at that
that.
machine like, oh,
everyone
fuck.
knows that, bro.
Like, yo, he just
It
fucked
does-
that machine
Bro,
up.
you can hear that shit across the street, bro. It's loud because
Yeah,
you can
be in a
even,
building, you'll still hear that shit
yeah,
outside.
even with the
easily.
smaller tools, that shit is also like you hear that outside of the building. It's
Well,
a solid steel, like heat treated steel circle, and then a solid heat treated fucking
Just slamming on
tool,
each other.
and it's getting slammed at like thousands and thousands of tons of pressure.
Facts. Even just
It's
like
just
the punch machine just running like regularly, like no fuck up, just smoothly.
It's loud.
It's loud. You can hear it from outside the building.
Yeah.
You just hear doom, 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 doom.
God forbid you gotta
yeah,
do.
bro.
God forbid I put it at full speed before and it's like.
Yeah, I've seen your dad put
Yeah.
that shit when he had to do mad elbow.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
I remember when he was teaching me, he was like, if you have to do a lot of holes, he's like, put that bitch to full.
Yeah.
And then every time just
One
shit's
time,
fire.
your dad had that shit going on. Doom, 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 math quick. I was like, I had sent him a message. I was upstairs. I was like, out there, shorty, bro. Put a silence on that. Send you a sign, bro. He just started laughing. That shit sounded like a straight MP5. Just
Yeah, it's
I was
just a
like,
constant.
whoa.
Just
Yeah, bro.
It's pretty cool.
It is dope. It is dope.
But yeah, I've crossed that tool before, and it's just a loud.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh fuck.
You get
But
shook.
I didn't cross, but press break dies, you can't cross them. I mean, no, you can't cross them because they can't even slide into the slots. So it was just straight on straight. But what you can fuck up is your zeroing. So if you're
That's fucked.
yeah, so if
I
you
hate the
don't
zeros,
know
bro.
you don't know who was on the machine last, and you don't know how far down they told the machine to go. The machine also doesn't remember when you turn it off how far you told it to go down. So you turn it on, you get the hydraulic going, you turn it on so all the circuit boards are twitching and shit.
Yeah.
Turn on the hand wheel, which is this little crank to the left of it that controls how far down no, it brings up the bottom to the top. The top doesn't go down. And you crank it left, it raises, you crank it right, it lowers. So every time I've zeroed that bitch, I always put it pretty much past 3, right?
Okay, yeah.
And every time I full that bitch, right? Because I just don't give a fuck, right?
Fuck it.
And it always lands every single fucking time. It landed right above the die. Not even right above it, above it.
Right above
so I
it.
had to
Fucking
crank it to get it
finagle that
down,
shit.
right? So same thing as I've used that die before that was on there.
So you knew
I'm
what the fuck
tight
you was
about this
doing.
to this day, bro. And because I can't believe I let myself do that.
Damn. So that
And
was
then
a fuck
I
up.
fucking did it, bro. And it just went full down, hit the fucking bottom die, and full blown went. It just did a full blown. And I was and it sounded like a dead like. And I was like, I full blown. And I was like, fuck,
bro. Yeah, I would have been fucked.
I just full blown screamed, fuck,
Damn.
bro. And then
Bro, those moments get to you, bro.
Bro, it gets you, bro, and because you're just not expecting that.
Nah,
And then
that's it.
the guy, Jimmy, the welder guy to the left, and the laser guy, he was like, "What you do?" I was like, "I don't know." I was like, I did what I always do." And he goes, He's like, "Did you turn it back?" I was like, "Yes, I put it to how far I always put
What you
it."
usually do.
And then he just goes,
Damn.
and I was just like, "Fuck, bro."
Just
And
in your head.
yeah, it gets you. You get in your head now.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
once you fuck up, you start to. I mean, some people may be different, but for me personally, once I fuck up once, I just start to go into doubt mode.
yeah.
Instant doubt mode.
Anything I do, even though I know it just I gotta press that. I'm like, do I press it though? Like, do I?
Instant. Like I second guess everything
weird.
after
Yeah,
that the
it's
rest of the
weird.
day. I don't know. I just lose all confidence. Like, well, you fucked up that, and you've done that constantly. You can't do anything. You're a fuck up.
Yeah.
And
I felt that on the laser.
and the fucking top die, there were 3, bro, and they were skinny. There were 3 skinny ones, bro. They were supposed to go straight. They're all fucking curved like a little C, bro. And in the bottom die, to have the bottom die connected to the thing, there's like a holder. I forgot what that's called, but you put the die on there, and in that holder, I indented the die itself, like into the metal, and that's what made that because it bent in the
going in
metal
there,
and also
yeah.
bent the dies.
Fuck.
And then
Rest in peace to that
boss man, shout out John Fournier. He comes out and then
Oh, Gubby.
bro, he's a dog. Inspirational. And he walks in, he's like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I fucking bent the fucking dies." And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm good." I was like, I can't believe I
fucked
fucking
up,
did that.
yeah.
I was like, I can't even look at you in your face, bro. I'm just so disappointed in myself. I'm so disappointed. Like I'm so
Because
disappointed.
it's done for the day.
And then he hugged me. He's like, "I don't care about the dies." He's like, "I don't care."
Yeah.
He goes, "You're good." He goes,
That's all replacable,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
you
like, "I
know
don't
what mean?
care."
Your whole body.
and then he was like, you're learning, right? And I was like, yeah. He goes, are you a master? I was like, no. I was like, okay, you're gonna fuck up then.
Even master's gonna fuck up either way, still, bro.
And then he was like, follow me. And then I follow him over there. And in my whispering, I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm still like saying fucking shit. And then he pulls out a die from like the bottom of like the shelf, and it's completely bent in a fucking C.
Fuck.
And he goes, you see that? Yeah, I did that.
Damn.
He goes, you think I care about that? And I was like, and he goes, it's okay.
You can go buy another bar,
like,
bro.
Fuck, bro.
It does get to you though.
But the whole day I was just like, you're such an idiot. You're such an idiot.
It's a bad feeling though when you're fucking shit up. You know when it's like a regular routine,
and when it's expensive.
Bro. Yeah.
When it's expensive.
Trust me, bro. I fucked up a job on the laser, bro. I ran the wrong material. Nah, I lied. I ran the right material, but wrong thickness. They were calling 030 copper. I ran 040. No, 020 they wanted. 20,000 copper. 40 pieces. I ran all 40 of them. 030.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Damn. So all those parts were gone.
10,000 over tolerance.
10,000 over tolerance, and that's a fucking. It don't sound like it's a difference, but trust me, if you in that trade, you know what the fuck difference that is.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. If you don't really do that kind of measurement, you might not think a thousandths is a lot, but in that kind of field, a thousandths is a lot.
It's a lot, bro.
That's
tolerance. Like sometimes you'll see bench on is like 1 degree.
Yeah, I've had a job like that. Yeah,
bro. It's and like what? You guys, bro. What?
Me and the boss man are dead ass, just like full blown standing at the press break, like okay, one step at a time.
Bro,
well, he's kind of a master, so he kind of just
yeah, they do it regular.
Yeah,
bro.
and they know what to fucking do. But me, I'm like, all right, I gotta idiofy it so that I can understand it.
Facts.
But
one time I bent a piece. Right, I was bending this job for fucking for what's that guy's name? Elon Musk. Yeah, SpaceX. Yeah, I was doing a job for SpaceX, bro. Bending 500 parts, bending that shit. And I was off like 4 degrees, bro, on one bend, bro. I was like, God damn. And then on the print, the tolerance was only 1 degree tolerance. I was like, damn, that's fucked.
That makes sense because SpaceX, well, bro, that's aerospace
stuff.
Yeah,
but that's real. They really got to be.
Like, if we're not being bullshit, that can possibly be on a spaceship. Like, I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
But you could possibly had a part in launching a ship. So, yeah, I'm sure they have super strict tolerances. Some companies that I had to do jobs for had also super strict tolerances where it was like 1, 2, 3.
You can't pass that. It's got to be either 90 degree or 91. If it's 91, that's passable, but...
Even if it's passable by my boss, he's very like... He said... I was like, what would I even title myself? Like, what am I? Like, if someone asked me, what do I do for a job? Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Because I do everything. It's not like I do one specific thing. He goes, you're precision metal fabricist. And
that's what I'm thinking. Like, we're just like fabricators because we do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and then he goes, you're a precision sheet metal like fabricator. And I was like, I've never heard of that. He goes, well, that's what I would call it. Because he goes, there are people who do it where they don't really hold tight to the tolerance. They kind of play in the bound of it. So they'll be like on the edge of it. And they don't really care. Or they won't put in the effort to kind of get it closer to be precise. But he goes, but he will take the time and the energy to make it nice precise and right to where they want it and not play the line of the balance, the tolerance.
You don't want no rejections either.
And none of that. So he would say, I'd say precision because I'm precise with that. And he goes, I'm going to make you be precise with it. So say precision. I was like, okay, precision sheet metal.
Yeah, for a fact. Because, I mean, you got to be precise in that shit. That's what I've always... not learned, but like kind of found out working there as well in that trade is
it's either
details and preciseness.
Either bending, burn, hardware, welding
all the way,
or delivering or shipping. It's like I do everything.
Yeah, and do a little bit of bending. Laser.
I would say probably welding's my favorite though. Out of everything that I could do there, welding's probably my favorite.
Fuck yeah, welding. Yeah, I love welding.
Welding's probably
would it be welding for me, then laser. And then probably the CNC machines. And that's it. I don't fuck with bending.
I like bending.
I'm not a fan of it.
I like
myself.
Bending.
I don't know why.
I like it because it's such a fucking challenge.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
It's such a challenge. I would say, if I'm being honest, I would say running a press break from my experiences on the 2 machines that I've only ran. The punch that you guys have... And the press break that I run at where I work now, I would say it's harder, the press break, than it is the punch machine to learn.
The press break is harder?
Than the punch machine, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I would say so, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that goes to the punch, too. A lot of shit.
There's so much that goes to the punch, but to its bare bones, it's just you turn it on, you log in, you find the file and that it's in the print, you load it up thing, it's already programmed. Yeah. Then you go to the fucking print it tells you every tool, the angle it's supposed to be at, the degree, everything, the thickness, everything.
That's the Bible.
And then
bro.
your
As long
sole
as you're going
job,
by it,
yeah,
you're
and then
good.
your sole job is to just go to those tool stations in the punching machine itself in the turn, and then put in the tools in the positions that they say.
That's
And
it,
then
yeah.
you just hit start, and then you load your material, make sure that's right. And
most important.
and
part,
of course, there's other like little tricks and shit where it's like
that'll help you with shortcuts and shit.
you
But
do,
you'll
and
figure
there's
it out.
there's little hidden tips and tricks that you don't really know unless you're in that field, where it's like you can kind of get away. If you do this, it kind of equals this, and if you do this, it also equals this. You can do a bunch of that shit. But it's kind of with the with the punch machine, it's kind of like you load in the material, you put in the job, and it runs. It's gonna do that program no matter what. It's programmed for that. It's gonna do that program. It told it to go over there. It's gonna go over there, regardless of what's over there.
Facts.
But with the bending, it's kind of you just have the print, and then it tells you in numbers, and then if it's metric, now you have to reconvert it. Then you take that, and then you take the material, the set material thickness, and then you take the setback number, then you half it, and then that's your back gauge, and you have to do that for every single one. Then you have to take your D value, and then you have to have the setback value. And if you don't know the setback value of the material, then you have to do the setback test, which is you take the thickness, you bend it at two different ends, and then you measure them. And I'm pretty sure that gives you your setback. Some shit like that. I could be wrong. I'm still learning.
Same here. I'm not a bender.
I'm still learning. I'm in training.
Give me some welding outfit and some welds.
Yeah, I can understand welding a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then well, also with the press brake, it could be the hydraulics a little fucked up. The hydraulic needs to catch up, so you know your thing's a little there. It could be the fucking back gauges are a little too bag. It could be you're going down too much. It could be up too much. You're not square, and it's like it could be all these other fucking bullshits. Oh,
So much little
when you
details you
zeroed
gotta pay
out, when you
attention
zeroed
to.
out, you went past the red line by a fucking little pubic hair. So now you have to completely re-zero it. It's
That's
like
crazy.
And if you want to if you want to go to a whole different job, you got to turn off the machine, re-turn it on, re-zero it out with the new load set tools. So it's like with the punch machine, you don't have to do none of that.
Yeah, it's already set.
It's all set.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say it's a bit easier. Punch machine and press brake.
It's kind of like the laser. Laser is the same exact way, bro. The program's already there loaded up. You just got to search up the part number, load up the program, load up the material, make sure it's the right material, right thickness, make sure you got the right nozzle, make sure you're on either oxygen or nitrogen, and you just fucking press play. You say you got to say your zero as well, obviously. Know the barriers, but laser, it's just, I wouldn't say simple, but if you're just summing it up, it's kind of like that. Just load it up material, make sure it's the right material, right thickness, right program to the print. That's it.
It's kind of like doctors. Like you'd be a doctor, and like a random person is like the patient. And like when a doctor kind of explains what's wrong with you, they use like medical terms, and you're like, I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Bro.
So it's like you have to dumb it down. It's kind of what you're saying. It's like you
basically,
have to in a simpler, dumbed down form.
Just load it up, press play.
Yeah,
kind of what it is, but
it's kind of what that is.
A lot of shit you gotta pay. I mean, sometimes you have to bump up technology and shit like that. Technologica, yeah, bro. You gotta bump that shit up or lower it depending on how thick you're doing. Like one time I loaded up a fucking, was it like a 1/4 inch steel, and I didn't bump up the technology to 312 cold roll steel, kept it at 1/4, and that shit did not cut through. Like it looked like it was cutting through, bro, but once I took out the first piece, all the bottom was just all welded together, melted. I was like, oh fuck. So there's a lot of shit like that, yeah, bro. Like it was not moving. It was, you look at the bottom, it was legit melted right onto each other.
What would you say your biggest fuck up is that you've ever done?
In that job in general?
Yeah.
So far would probably be that carpet job.
Biggest one is the copper job where you used the wrong material.
Most expensive, I'd say. Most expensive fuck up. But like a big fuck up, I don't think like not much really.
I have personally fucked up a lot.
No, not that I remember.
I've personally fucked up a lot, but I've also learned a lot from those fuck ups.
Yeah, same here. I never really
fucked up
big,
a lot.
I haven't so far.
But that's just because I kind of like just was like going for it.
Fucking around, yeah.
Not fucking around, going for it.
You was in the
I was just
mood
going.
with it?
Yeah, I was just going for it. I was going for it and doing what I figured I thought was right, but I genuinely didn't know, because it was, if things were my first time, I'd pretend like, yeah, I got it. Yeah. In reality, I didn't. Like I didn't know what I was doing.
But that's the mentality.
But that's just the mentality you got to go. Like, yeah, I know it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
And then you just go, and sometimes you think you're doing it right, and then it's just you fuck up, and then you're like, okay, I'm supposed to do it this way, not this way, and then whatever, you learn.
That's when you kind of figure it out yourself. You know what I mean? For sure.
But
I feel the same exact way.
Shit, driving the fork truck, I fucking had parts on that shit. Just dropped all the fucking parts before. Had to rewrap the whole bitch. I fucking crossed tools on a punch machine before.
Yeah, actually, I almost dropped material once, putting it back on the rack.
Wild.
Cause that shit would have been so
Wild.
fucked up, bro.
Wild.
You know what I mean by the material,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
your dad be getting
Wild.
for,
Yeah,
bro.
wild. That would have been
'Cause
crazy if that fell.
1/8" aluminum 50
That would have been
52,
crazy
bro.
if that fell.
Cause
You would have never
I'll-
heard the end of that.
Nah, I would never be on the lazy on the fork
You
ever
probably
again,
would've got
bro.
fired.
Maybe, bro. Maybe dropping
Or maybe
all
not
that
fired,
shit.
but they'd definitely been like, what the fuck, dude?
Bro, heavy, son. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. But I almost dropped that shit, though. Luckily, I didn't. But that shit is scary, though. Taking off the material from the rack,
Yeah, it is.
It's scary,
You
bro.
gotta-
Cause especially when you're up there, you're like going up, down, left, right, shifting. You
Yeah.
gotta tilt up, down. Cause I be getting scared, bro. Especially when I gotta go all the way up there. I'm like, oh, fuck me, bro. I can't do this. I can't. But what could I do but do it, you know what I mean? So I ended up doing it. Takes a little
Shit.
tries, but fuck it, I do it.
I fucked up on like the assembly line. I fucked up parts, gluing them the wrong way.
I almost
Put 'em-
fucked up a delivery.
I've never fucked up that.
I hit a pothole, bro. And I was going fast in the box truck, bro. I shit you not. When I went to park at the dock, I was reversing. The dock at a park square and that shit. I opened up the box, bro.
Everything
All
was
the
over the
part-
place.
Cause it was these big ass long poles, bro. Like long, like the long skids that we be having. The size of that, those parts. It was 5 of those, all slid off the fucking skid. And John, they were wrapped up heavy. Cause it shit took me a while to fucking get it back on the skid. I was just praying they wasn't opening the dock door and see me trying to fix my fuck up. They were like, damn, that's our parts right there. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, boss, bro.
And it is your fault until it's in their hands.
Yeah, exactly,
That
bro.
is the
Exactly.
rule.
If it fell on them, that's on them, bro.
Yeah.
I
Once it's
loaded
in
up.
their warehouse,
Yeah, once
it's
it,
theirs.
yeah, bro, it's there.
It's
bro.
theirs.
It's there.
Like
But-
literally, like you've had 5 orders, you take out that one is now theirs.
Yeah.
If they dropped it while moving it right there, that's their problem.
That's their problem. It's in their warehouse, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in their store.
warehouse. But if it fell in your truck, it's your fault.
And bro, I was shook, bro. It took me like 7 minutes, bro, and it was hot, bro. I was sweating bullets just trying to lift the parts.
You're
and pushing it back.
probably sweating more at the fact that you were nervous.
Yeah, hell
Like,
yeah,
fuck,
bro.
fuck,
Heavy. I
fuck,
was like,
fuck,
fuck. I
fuck,
was
fuck.
trying to rush it so they wouldn't open it, bro, and shit. And I was like, oh my god. But I was able to do it, bro. I was able to do it.
Shit, I've popped plenty of tools CNC machining.
Have you?
Fuck yeah.
I never got into CNC, so I
Oh
never
my
did.
god, bro.
That shit.
CNC machining is probably the hardest thing
Yeah, that shit looks hard,
I've
bro.
put my brain to.
It looks hard.
It's
That shit looks too tough.
so complex, but it's so awesome. So awesome. You
Yeah,
can
have you seen that
literally
shit
make
that way, bro?
anything
It's
from that machine. It's
fire,
so
bro.
fucking cool. I think that's why I like my profession. But it's just so fucking cool.
Yo, so much
I
shit,
like
it
my
is
job,
dope
but let's
shit,
be
bro.
honest. I'd like to be on do. I'd like to do this full time.
Nah.
But I like what I do. Even
Same
still,
here.
it's fun. It's cool. I get to make shit.
It's cool seeing
Get
what you
to
can do with
craft.
metal. Like seeing just a flat sheet piece of metal turn into a part.
And then you bend it all up, you weld it, you hardware
Yeah,
it.
and it's like,
sand
damn,
it.
I really did that. Like, yeah, that's pretty dope.
Mhm.
How the fuck?
Kind of like the table.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We did that shit too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Came out fucking money.
But CNC, I've popped tools from going down and it hits the bitch and pong.
Damn.
I've done it where it's like I'm spinning too fast and it hits in hard material. Pong. I've
I've
done
heard
it
that
where it's
before.
going too slow. Pong. I've done it, bro.
Sheesh.
Fucking threading and then fucking pong pops in that bitch. Now the whole part's done. I've done fucking what's that shit? A reamer, which is just
Oh, the fucking
yeah,
reamers, bro.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that shit's going down. Pong. That shit pops,
Damn.
bro.
Yo, reamers are pretty crazy. How they
I've
look, bro.
broken an edge finder, which is what you use to zero on the part. It's just a little, it's
Just
just
a
a skin
little
thing with a little nipple.
little nub, yeah, bro.
bro.
Little
And
nub
I've
on that shit.
and that shit tongue it
a
hit
little
it,
ballpoint.
and then the spring went, ting, and I was like,
Damn.
well, there goes that one.
That's gone.
I've
That's
bro,
gone, brother.
You have no idea how many times I've welded shit wrong to the point where we've had to fucking grind it all up and then re-weld it, or someone else had to weld it to fix it.
I lied, yeah, on some welded. I fucked up a welding job before. I welded the tabs the wrong way and shit like that. Backwards. I was like, oh, fuck, bro. Because they weren't symmetrical, bro. I thought they were, but they were off by like, bro, I don't even know, bro, like a quarter of an inch or something. Very small, bro. Very little off, bro. You could barely tell the difference by look. You really have to measure it with the calipers to get precise with that. Because you're really talking about like thousands of inches in that shit. Yeah, I didn't
Countersinking is the
realize.
definition of an educated guess. Continue.
Countersinking?
Countersink, measuring a countersink is the definition of an educated guess.
Yeah, hell yeah. You just got to go into, you just keep going until you're going.
Not even that, but when you have to
hard.
take out the calipers, you have to measure it from that end to the other end. But there's nothing for the calipers to grip on.
Yeah,
So
you
you're
gotta
just
make
kind
sure.
of eyeballing it with your eyes. Like, I think that's at that edge, and I think that's at
Yeah.
that edge.
Definitely. I used to use what's it called? A pin. I used to use a pin to measure my countersinks. There was like a 500 countersink they want. I put a 500 there. If it sits nice and flat, fucking
Good,
money.
money.
Leave it where it is. Keep doing them, money. You know what I mean? If it falls a little bit, you're too big or you're too small, whatever. But that's what I would use sometimes. Yeah, I welded some tabs the wrong way. Bomber came up to me. He was like, yo, let me see that real quick. I was like, oh, shit. He looked at the print. He was like, yo, these tabs are wrong. I was like, oh, fuck, bro. That shit was horrible. It took a while to fix all those mistakes, bro.
Yeah,
It was fucked.
I've done plenty of fuck ups, but every time I fucked up, I've learned from it.
Yeah, you know what to do next.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Or what to do better.
Yeah.
Like one job I was welding without an angle bar on the opposite side of the seam that I had to weld. And it was a long seam. It was like maybe like 8-9 inches of a long ass seam of just straight welding on a box. And I did the first one without an angle bar, bro. Like the heat activation zone, cause was like shit was like an inch wide. It was not supposed to be like that. Not at all. Bomber was like, yo, that's shit.
Not good.
It was like, way too much heat, bro. You know what I mean? For that part, it should not have all that heat color all around. I said, I bet. He was like, try to put an angle bar on the back of it, aluminum, just to soak up that heat. I said, I bet. I did that. Fucking clamped it down right there. Did it well. Did it a little faster though. Same heat, but just faster. Dabbing and dabbing. And that shit came out money. The zone was like fucking within the weld money. But that shit's fun though.
It is.
I like being able to fuck around with some welding. Real shit.
Oh, I think every guy would like to fuck around with flames.
Hell yeah, bro. I love playing with fire, bro. I think fire is pretty cool, bro.
Unless when you're on fire.
I kind of want to try that one time, just to see how it is.
No, you don't.
Not like real quick, just a little douse and just like roll. I'm like set me on fire for like a second.
I don't think it works like that. I think you have to sit in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think if you just douse yourself and then 1 second you're on fire, then the next second.
Wouldn't you hold it?
I don't think. Well, that is 1 second. So then you have to sit there for a couple more to be like, all right, now I'm on fire.
Yeah. When I start feeling the burn, I'll start rolling in some dirt.
I mean, I could be wrong. You could probably
throw a bucket of water on that
instantly feel it. I've never been on fire.
Let's try it. Record it. Fuck it. That's an idea. Shit.
Yeah. Let's catch ourselves on
Fuck
fire.
it, right here.
And while we're so poor, we can't afford the fucking medical bill.
Yo, fuck a medical bill, bro.
That medical bill is gonna fuck you.
Self-heal, brother.
Yeah.
Throw some alcohol in a little burn.
Yeah.
Chillin', son.
Got 30-degree burns.
Cause that don't fade me, brother. I work in the kitchen, brother.
No, you don't.
I worked in the kitchen.
Oh, they said you work.
I
know you twerk.
On that.
All right, chill out.
Chill out, brother. Cut that bitch out. Because it's wilding for that. Heavy. Cause where I leave my crib at, bro?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know that?
What the fuck?
A fiend looking for his grave.
It be like that, though.
Did you drop it?
I could have been, maybe. I thought I had it on me, bro. Real shit. Honestly.
How about you check your other pocket?
Ain't shit in here. Ain't shit in here either, brother.
Ain't no way. Stand up, gang. Stand up.
Oh, that.
It's on your lap.
Wow. Under my lap, bro. It was under my fucking leg.
Come on, gang.
Hiding, brother. Shit was fucked.
Potato, brother.
It's mashed potato, brother. Yo, Habib, bro. What you know about Habib?
Khabib?
Habib Nurmagomedov.
I know he beat Conor McGregor.
Cause that was the craziest rival. That shit was crazy.
I didn't really watch much of that.
You slack, bro. You should.
I never.
You will.
I think I can't even tell you the ones that I've like.
Yo, Khabib's a monster to be able to stay undefeated, and to win a fucking title, stay undefeated. 29-0 is that motherfucker's record, bro. Crazy. That's impressive as fuck, bro. To do that.
I think my nephew's here.
Really? Yeah, I think so, bro.
I'm hearing a kid voice.
Yeah, same here, brother. But he's nasty. He's so his dad died, and he wanted to carry his dad's legacy, which is basically making
cheers,
brother. Basically making champions, training champions, bro. And he's got a lot of people in this fucking corner that he's training, bro. Crazy records, bro. Like either no losses or just one loss. And they're fucking monsters, bro. You see them, like this is one guy named Islam.
Want your son to be good at wrestling? 3 years Dagestan, forget. 2
years, 3 years Dagestan,
forget.
That's it, brother.
Forget.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Dagestan for 2 years, bro, and just train.
That's like in the mountains of Russia, right?
Hell yeah, bro.
Right?
I'd do that. I'd pay for that shit, bro. For a fact.
That's like
easily
deep up in the mountains of Caucasus and shit like that.
Dagestan.
You're fucking with like
in Dagestan.
Skyrim people and shit.
Yeah, basically, bro. Real mountain people.
How the fuck you can't fly? You fly there?
I think so, yeah. I think.
If you can fly to Antarctica, you can fly anywhere.
Yeah, that is true. But I want to see, bro. There's a fight. I don't know if it's gonna be made, but I would like to see Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev. If you knew who those are, bro, you gotta see him. You gotta check him out, bro. Fucking nasty motherfuckers. Ilia Topuria, he is at the moment 17-0. Last fight he fought with who did he fight with? I think it was Max Holloway. I think, but he fought 3 of like UFC's fan favorites and former champs. Beat them all. He's like a very upcoming motherfucker from Spain, and he called out Islam, and he also called out, I don't know if you know a guy named Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, Paddy the Batty.
Paddy the Batty. That's another fight I'd like to see. Paddy and Topuria. That'd be a banger fight. Paddy, bro, his fight style is just wild. You know what I mean? It's hard to contain his moves. Unpredictable type shit. But Ilia, he's more of a boxing type guy. Like he's really heavy into boxing, but he also has a black belt in like jiu-jitsu, so he can do ground game as well. Mm-hmm. But he recently did an interview, Ilia Topuria, and they asked him how did he feel about fighting Islam Makhachev, and he said he would, with certainty, would win. He said he would ask Islam what his favorite submission is. And by the way, Islam, like these Russians, the Dagestanians, their main is ground. Yeah, their ground game is their main game is ground game. Nobody can top these motherfuckers in ground. And this guy Ilia Topuria has the balls to say, I'm gonna ask Islam what his favorite submission is and submit him in that submission in front of Khabib. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I love when motherfuckers talk shit.
That. Bro, I love that.
Yeah, I love when motherfuckers talk shit, bro.
And
I love it.
Cause for him to say, I'm gonna submit him in his favorite submission in front of Khabib, his coach.
I love that kind of talk.
Bro, no fucking way that's happening. No chance in hell, bro. There's no way he can submit Islam. I would love to see that fight, bro. That's probably one fight I don't know if I would pay, but I would love to see that shit, bro. Because there's no fucking way. That'd be a crazy fight, bro. Crazy fight. Islam's ground game is just too nasty, bro. Way too nasty.
They're kind of opposites, you would say? Islam's ground and the other guy's boxing?
So he's good with both, actually. Oh, okay. So he's like a little bit better.
Is he the one that said Dagestan 3 years?
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, with that beard with DC. That's him. That's Islam.
I know what you're talking about then.
And him and Khabib, they're kind of the same. Just that Islam has a better ground stand up than Khabib. So he can stand up because like he's done matches with like Dustin Poirier where he's more of stand up only. No ground game. And he held his own and he won against him on ground game. Stand up. So he's pretty nasty with it. But against Ilia Topuria, I don't know if he would win stand up. If he only did stand up. Because Ilia got some striking fucking power, brother. He's nasty, bro. You got to see his fights. Nasty. But if you're talking ground game, Topuria is fucking losing. There's no way.
I don't watch fights, so I can't say.
Yeah, you slacking, brother. Kind of just going off over here about these guys.
But that's what this is for. I would say the last things UFC-wise that I've watched is probably Sean O'Malley versus that... what was his name? Something Sterling. Aljamain Sterling, I think his name is.
That was the last fight you seen?
Yeah.
What was that, like 2018? God damn, bro.
Could not tell you. I think that was recent.
Was it? Yeah.
Like at least a year or two ago.
Yeah. Was it good? Who won?
I don't know. We went to TD for it.
Yeah. I remember you sent me a picture of that. Yeah.
We didn't get to stay for the whole thing.
Oh no, okay.
My father, we gotta go. I was like, gay.
Damn, facts, bro. Facts.
So, I think he was also really drunk that day.
I wouldn't be surprised that man goes.
So it was also really funny. Like he was obliterated.
Nah, I'd love to see a UFC fight.
Bro, oh my god, bro, he was so fucking drunk. I remember he just wanted to fight. Yeah, God he damn. Really wanted to fight.
Especially being in that fucking environment, cause throw me in a cage.
He really wanted to fight, which normally when he's drunk he never doesn't want to, or he knows what alcohol will get him like that, so he doesn't drink it. So normally he's not like that, but at the same time he didn't drink that alcohol. He just wanted to fight. I don't know, maybe he was pissy.
Probably, bro.
And I remember he just being like, I just want to fucking fight, and then he like hit me in my chest. He was just like, I just want to fucking fight. Damn. And then I was just like, laughing, right?
Yeah, throw the gloves on,
right?
brother.
And then there was like these people there talking. And then I was like, all right, go fight him. I just want to fucking fight him. My sister was like, Dad, you gotta relax.
Yeah,
my sister was like, you gotta
bro.
relax. And then
Funny.
and then after the train, we got to our stop and we had to walk out of like this tunnel thing. We're walking. My dad's drunk, and we all tell him, you gotta calm down. So he puts on his hoodie with his hat, keeps his hands in his pocket, looks down, and is just walking, right? And I'm walking to his left. I'm pretty sure my sister's like kind of behind him. No, like in front of him to the right. So me, my sister, my dad, like in the back. And then there was this girl. She just comes up walking, but she's a bit faster. She's walking a bit faster than us.
Creeping up on you.
But she's dragging her feet.
Yeah.
So you can hear
that.
every time she's dragging her foot, right? And my dad she passes us, and my dad looks up, and he just goes, pick up your fucking feet.
This guy, bro. Pick up your fucking feet. Wow, no fucks given, bro.
Bro, and my sister hits him and goes, Dad, you can't say that.
Oh
and he goes, why the fuck not? She's dragging her feet. Pick that up.
Right, bro.
And then my sister was like, you gotta stop. Bro. And I'm just laughing because
it's crying.
this is my first time experiencing this.
Facts, bro. I would have been dying too, bro.
I'm just laughing at the fact that this poor woman this
Just
poor
minding
lady
the business,
just
walking, trying to
late
pass
night,
by.
you know, feeling already, it's already dangerous.
Facts, and she hearing that,
And she's trying to walk, you know, she's speed walking, feet of dragon. She just gets to pick your fucking feet.
She just hears that, but like, nah, hell no. I've been turn on the jets, yo. Fuck that.
I love my dad though.
Facts, dear shorty. Shouts out to shorty.
Dear shorty.
That's my dog, for sure. I fuck with dear shorty. But now UFC though, definitely a thing I wanted to do.
That was at that UFC fan. That's why I said that.
Yeah, he was there. It was an after party for y'all.
Kind of. Oh.
Yeah, there's another Russian guy named Kamzat.
Kamzat Mayev. Kamayev. I don't know.
Kamzat Makachev. Yeah.
Oh, I was off.
He's a nasty motherfucker too. He's a guy that just goes in, bro. Once that shit starts, he just wants to finish it as soon as possible. He goes for the takedown. Crazy.
Take it down.
Yeah, he goes for that
like
shit,
that
bro.
accent.
You like that? Like that? Little Russian shit. He goes straight for that shit, bro. Only. The first thing you'll see, bro, you'll hear that fucking ring, the bell ring. Motherfuckers charging, already going down for a grab. Like, damn, son, like that? No fighting, nothing, just straight for the ground, bro. And he finishes motherfuckers quick, bro.
Do you think that's more entertaining than a full-fledged fight? No, would you sit here and tell me I would rather watch that rather than a full-blown fight?
Probably not. Like, submitting only, nah. You know, I want to see some blood and shit. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, though. Like, seeing Islam, like, he's a lot of ground game and Kamzat, too. It's interesting. You know what I mean? Very interesting to see how they get these motherfuckers in these submitting positions and how they escape in and shit. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope. So, to me, I'm not really biased about that, to be honest. I watch it all, you know what I mean? Pretty dope. If I had to pick, though, I'd pick, like, submitting, bro. If I could pick a good game, it'd be ground game. For sure.
For you to like personally learn?
Yeah, it would be ground game. Heavy. Just like a submit motherfuckers, bro. Easy. You know what I mean?
This kid's already smiling about it. Like he just wants to commit violence.
Bro, I do, bro. Like,
yo.
Nah,
what,
it's like,
bro?
I don't want to commit violence. It's just,
I like
watch
the your ass. I can't take your ass nowhere.
Nah, I just like the thrill of like, you want to throw hands? Fuck it. Why not? You know what I mean? For the fun of it, you know what I mean? Not no serious shit, you know? Just for the fun of it, bro. That's it. For the fun of it. For the thrill of it. No serious nothing. You know what I mean? So it's not like taking it to the head, bro. Like, yo, we gonna throw hands. You know what I mean? No.
I disagree. I think that dude hits you one good shot. It's gonna be, so now we're taking it. So I disagree with that.
Think so?
Yeah, I feel like if you and some random dude joking like, all right, you want to go? And then he caught you one good fucking time, but you ate it, and now all of a sudden you're bleeding, you look at that?
I laugh and be like, that was a good one, bro. Let me get you back real quick.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, all right, word, let's get it then.
Nah.
Yeah,
if I knew it was like a sparring and fucking around, yeah, you know, you got me good. You know what I mean? I give you that. You got me good.
Oh, I'm not talking about in a sparring sense, like in a gym. I'm talking about like if you were just out and about and just some random dude and you guys just kind of were a little arguing, but not really, you know what I'm saying? And then you're just like, you want to do it right now? And he's like, let's do it right now. And then he just caught you.
That's different then.
Then
If you say you want to do it right now, then we throwing hands, right? If it was like me and you just like play fight and then you like, you know what I mean?
Let's say it
We're
was
fake
like
punching and then you
all right,
really
there's too many scenarios, but like if it was like a someone you knew but don't really know and then he caught you one good time, you genuinely think you wouldn't be pissed off?
Nah, if it was in a playful sense, nah. I'd laugh it off and be like, you got me pretty good there. Yeah, because I mean, this happened before, you know what I mean? Like in middle school and shit, like it's happened before. Like I'd be fucking around with my boys, be like throwing like body shots and shit, whatever, you know what I mean? like not forcing it, but then they'll just hit me like mad hard in my fucking side and shit. It's like whatever, you know what I mean? I don't take it seriously because I know we was fucking around, shit like that. But like the other scenario that you said, if somebody was like some random motherfucker that's really like not testing, but like just saying like, oh, you want to do it right now? We'll fight, fuck it, why not? You know what I mean? We'll do it. You know
Fuck it.
Fuck it, bro. But that's it, bro. Prayfully though,
I was gonna be like, bro, what the fuck?
I wouldn't care. But you got me good, you know. I give you that. I give you that one. You got me good.
That's
there.
respect.
I give you that. You know.
You respect.
I respect
when credit is due.
Yeah, for a fact, brother. I didn't see that. You got me good. You got that. But yeah, that's about it. I wouldn't give a fuck, bro.
Wake up. Oh shit, you got me. I'll give you that.
Yeah, like, I probably think like, yo, that man, he got me pretty good. I gotta work on that shit.
Oh my.
Man got the huzz, colored him. He got the huzz. Answer that huzz, bro.
Nah, it's ended. It wasn't even a huzz. It was a dude. So you're gay
It
for
was
that.
a huzz. Nah, it was a huzz, bro. He just trying to deny that. Trust.
Should we edit in all the ones that you recently got texted while we were setting up?
Oh, the huzz is spamming him. I'm telling you.
Hello? We're back.
We're back. We do it live. We do it live, brother.
What were you saying before I was interrupted?
I'm talking about somebody getting a sucker punch on me. I give him that. I respect it. But not like I wouldn't say I like to fight.
You literally just
It's just
said
the
that.
thrill of it, I guess.
You literally just said you like fighting because of the thrill. So you like fighting because you're violent.
Yeah, I guess, bro. I'm not violent, bro. Do I cause problems? No. Do I look for problems? No. Exactly. So I'm not violent, bro. Only when need be. Am I
Someone
right?
say otherwise.
Bro, you what? No. Nobody would. Nobody would, brother. You'll never find me in an instance where I just go look for a problem.
Nah, I don't think you would ever.
You know what I mean?
I think you're too much of a. I don't care.
Of a pussy, bro.
Too much. I just don't think you care enough to do it.
Nah, unless I'm like
I
drinking
think
some
if
dark
it found
liquor.
you.
Yeah, then that's
Oh,
different.
dark liquor gets you going?
Oh, it gets me excited, brother.
But like, what do you mean excited?
Look at me the wrong way, bro. I'm already trying to throw hands with you, bro.
Why?
I don't know, just something about dark liquor makes me think I could take on the whole fucking world with just these two fists only, bro. That's why I don't drink dark liquor. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped. That's the main reason why. Because I found myself finding out problems, bro. Trying to cause some shit, bro. Off dark liquor. I said, nah, I can't do that. I can't be doing this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't personally say I've ever had I don't drink, so.
That is true. So
I
I
don't
stick
drink.
with straight tequila. That white clear shit, brother. That gets me into a nice little dancey party mood, you know what I mean? I'm lit over here, brother.
So that's a real thing. All different alcohols make you feel different?
I guess depends on you, I guess, yeah.
Do you think
Could be
that
different.
Do you
I
think
don't know.
that
But that's what it does
you
to
have
me.
that little party side in you, but then you also have that fighting side, and then it's kind of like which
It
one
brings
will
it out,
activate
yeah, for a fact. Like drinking dark liquor is like wearing some black Air Forces.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I
You
fuck
kind of
with
compare
that.
like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that. I like
you get
that.
enough at the bottom, you're like midway at the bottom. You're like, I could throw hands. You know what I mean? You get down to the bottom, you're like, all right, whoever's looking at me, y'all could really get this right now. You know what I mean? Y'all
For
can get
real,
these
that's dead
hands,
ass what you
bro.
think about when you're drunk and you're off of
bro.
that?
If I'm off, some dark.
I can't say I have.
It's like, bro, don't even look at me, bro. You know what I mean? Look at me wrong. I'll be like, damn, why you staring at me, bro? Like, yo, let me talk to him real quick.
Why is
You know what I
this-
mean? Yeah, bro. But like, if I'm like on some tequila and I see somebody staring at me, I'll just stare back, whatever. Don't say shit, chill, whatever. I don't give a fuck. As long as they don't come up to me, chilling. But if I'm on dark look and I see someone staring at me, I just want to go up to them and be like, yo, what you looking at, bro? It's weird, bro. I don't know why. I don't understand it. It's weird. So that's why I quit. Quit drinking that dark, straight white.
Respect it.
Yeah, brother. You know what I mean? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
But if you're not fighting for your love, what kind of love do you have?
Facts, brother. Facts. A wise man once said that. I forgot who said that.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that's what he
John
said.
Wick.
The John Wick, my guy.
La
You
Baba
like those
Yaga.
movies? John Wick series? You ever watch them?
I've watched.
My mom
I have-
loves them, bro. I don't know.
I have watched them. I think they're good for what they are, like the action sequence.
With action pack.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd be like, all right.
They be overdoing it
Yeah,
sometimes, bro.
sometimes I'm like, all right, bro.
But he should have got hit with those bullets, bro.
Like,
Realistically,
alright.
there's no way he's hiding behind that little piece of wood. He ain't get hit.
Or like that one scene where
machine
you got
guns?
kicked down by like 20 different, 20, like 40, I don't even know what number, 80 different stairs.
And he
he's going
still
down the
survived all
hallway,
that
and he
shit?
just still got up. It's like,
And still continue to killing all the motherfuckers coming down. Not one
and
guy.
then Reed climbed up the stairs.
Not one guy decided, yo, let me shoot over the rail. I can probably get him from here. Nah, he just said, let me go hand in hand when I got a machine gun next to me. The fuck,
But
bro?
you can say that for like every villain, even in anime. They give that epilogue to the fucking to the hero.
Well, anime is different. It's fake, bro. I mean, I guess movies are fake too, but they just be doing too much. Anime is more like you can stretch that shit, bro. It's anime.
Man, John Wick damn near a fucking anime, bro, with all the goddamn flamboyant bullshit that they be doing.
Real talk. I agree. It's funny though seeing all this shit.
But it's
like,
cool.
Damn,
It's
it
cool
is
though.
dope.
It's
It's
cool
dope.
though. It's cool.
It's dope to think how like they acted all that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Like,
choreography.
yo, bro, like that's some skill right there too to be able to play it well like that.
Dedication.
Yeah, bro, you got nothing in front of you, and you're
Back
just
inflammation.
pretending that shit. But props to them. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Props.
So yeah, so I'd say that about John Wick. Something like,
Yeah, I
alright,
agree.
You're doing a little too much.
Spark that joint up, brother.
You're wild.
You're just a bitch. I'm just kidding. I love you, but
Wow.
that's love and hate, brother. All right, I love and hate. You gotta give that tough love once in a while. Earth, fire, air, water. What are you picking?
You talking about Avatar?
Yeah.
Earth.
I
Repeat
love Avatar.
it. Repeat it.
If you had to pick a bending, what is it? Earth, fire, wind, or air?
Good question. You say yours.
Me, I would go Earth all the way.
Why?
Why? Just because me personally, as a human, like real life, I feel like I'm connected to the Earth, like Mother Nature. You know what I mean? Or more especially with like pets and shit like that. So I feel like I have a bond with the Earth, like now. You know what I mean? And just seeing Toph, all the shit she was able to do with Earth is pretty dope. Like you can't, you would think like Earth bending, that's kind of useless. You know what I mean? You can't really do shit with Earth. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of shit you can do. Like air bending, that's dope. Fire, that's dope. Water, that's pretty sick. Earth, it's like whatever, it's bland, right? It's not, right? It sounds bland, does it not? Like to think about, like you can't really do shit with Earth bending.
Well, I mean, all right, like, okay, I'm gonna pretend
Think
like I
about it
don't
like that.
know what I can do for bending, right? Which is kind of hard because I do know what I can do,
True, I've
right?
seen it.
But if you just told me you can bending, and it means you control this element, right? And they're like water, fire, wind, or earth. I wouldn't say Earth is bland because in my head I'd be like, so I can control like all land.
Basically,
Like I'm thinking
yeah.
like, bitch, I can move a mountain.
You could,
That's what
Yeah.
I think.
right? Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's boring, but to other people,
To
it may
other
be
people, they would
boring.
probably think, oh, I
Yeah.
could fuck around with fire. I could fucking fly with air. I could, you know what I mean? Shit like that. You can control water. But me personally would be Earth. Main reason is could be because of Toph. Her being the baddest bitch in Avatar. I don't give a fuck. She was my main character, of course. And her being blind, bro, being able to be the top Earthbender, that's just some skill right there. But that just had me hooked already, bro. Hey, how you gonna introduce a character of Earthbending and she's blind and it's a little girl? Cause what? That's gangster. That's fire,
She was badass. She did fuck up. She did fuck people up, and she didn't give a
bro. And she did not give a fuck, bro.
She didn't give
She's
a
the
fuck.
blind bandit, brother. The blind bandit, son. Cause the blind fucking bandit,
fuck.
son.
Number one fan.
Hell yeah, she got a little belt going like this, bro. Showing it off.
Yo, mute your mic if you're gonna drop it.
Cause fire, fire.
All I heard was
Yeah, bro, I had it, bro. But nah, I say Earth all the way, bro. And maybe Earth, cause like, if you could transition it into learning like metal bending and shit like that, cause it all comes from Earth.
I
It
don't
all originated
know.
from Earth, I think.
I don't know what after fire, what comes after that you can learn. I don't know what comes after earth. You just said metal, so I'm assuming it's metal. I don't know what comes after water. I don't know what comes after air.
Like I know lightning. I mean, fire and lightning. You could do that. You know what I mean? You seen that before?
Oh, okay. The
You know
blue
what I mean?
shit. The blue shit
Yeah,
from
yeah.
from his sister.
Yeah, Azula.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So for fire, you got lightning. You know, you do cannonballs, whatever. You seen shit then flamethrowers,
Yeah.
all that shit. You get from your mouth. You seen it from
Yeah, I
Uncle
know the
Iroh.
abilities, but I didn't know what the other element you get.
Yeah. Air.
What do you?
Air's a good one, bro. I think air is just air, brother. But I mean, there's plenty of shit you could do. You could fly, like you seen you could float in that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like you can roll. I don't know if you could, but you could roll in a little sphere, like a little sphere, like.
Well, I mean, Aang does it.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. You can do a little air bond. Just
But
fucking
if
roll
Aang can
around.
do it, you could do it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Water,
is
you got
blood.
blood bending that ties into that, so that's actually pretty crazy, bro. And water bending is pretty crazy too, son. You know what I mean? You can water bend some shit, bro. Wow. You get a little limp, do some blood bending up at that. Ooh, cause round 3, 4,
I was
5,
waiting
and
for it.
6, son, bro.
I was waiting for it.
Yo, Katara, bro. Wow.
Relax.
Katara and Aang were getting crazy. I bet,
Relax.
bro. Crazy.
Oh my god.
Nah, but yo, you know what I like was like in did you watch The Legend of Korra?
No.
At all?
If I didn't know the other abilities, how would I have watched it?
Not well. The ability I say was mostly from the original Avatar. Legend of Korra, I guess they kind of go more into depth with it. I'm not too sure.
I didn't even know
I
they
really
were in
don't
the
remember.
original Avatar.
But in the Legend of Korra, there's this one episode where Korra goes to find an earthbender to teach her earthbending. She goes into the swamp, and she ends up finding Toph. Right? And I think I might have sent some shit like this to you before.
I don't remember.
It shows about Korra fighting Toph, and she's like, "Damn, you whooped my ass." Even though she tried.
Who's saying this?
Korra said to Toph, she's like, "Damn, how you whipping my ass as an old lady? Like, I know firebending, I know water and earth, and you're still kicking my ass." And Toph was like, "Yeah, and I'm an old lady. Imagine me in my prime." And it cut to a little flashback of her in her prime as a kid with the Aang, Team Aang, bro. Cause I guarantee you, and like that wasn't even her prime, bro. That was her kid days. I think Toph's prime is like maybe 20s.
I mean, if Toph said that's her prime,
then maybe, right? I guess. But Toph, bro, she could take down anybody, bro. I don't give a fuck. I put her money up against her and anybody.
He put his whole life savings.
I don't give a fuck, bro, against anybody there, bro. Anybody. She's just that girl, bro. She's just her. But it's crazy to think about. Like, she's kind of attached to, like, the spiritual. Because when she seen Korra, she heard the footsteps. And then Toph was like, long time no see, Twinkle Toes. In which she used to call Aang that, remember? Back in the day. And so that kind of goes to show you how, like, I think her being blind kind of made her attached to the spirit world a little
I wouldn't say
more.
the spirit world. The whole thing was she felt vibrations.
Yeah. But it's crazy, but like it's a whole different body, but she still felt the Avatar in her.
But it's still, I don't want to say it's the Avatar, but isn't Korra Aang's daughter?
No.
Oh, so who's Korra? I thought Korra was from Aang and Katara.
No.
Oh, then I'm wrong.
No. Yeah, Korra was just a firebender.
So then, I think then for...
But which is pretty dope, right? Like, she recognized the footsteps.
You think all avatars walk the same?
They might have the same vibration, I'm assuming. You know what I mean? I would assume. Or the same presence.
Maybe.
Right? I would assume.
It was Korra a waterbender?
She was a fire. She was born firebender.
And then was destined for Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But as like a 3-year-old, she mastered. She already had fire. She had fire, earth, and water mastered already. The only thing she couldn't master was air, which is pretty crazy. And I hate when a lot of people compare Korra to Aang, bro.
I've never watched.
I know you slacking, bro.
So
slacking, brother. What the fuck? They compare Korra against Aang, talking about who's the better avatar. Me personally, I go with Aang. And my reason being is because he only had a year to master every fucking bending. And he only knew one. He only knew air bending. That's all he knew. But that was already mastered at the age of 12, right? Mm-hmm. Korra, she had 3 already mastered by the age of 3 years old. So she was born gifted with that shit, bro. Only thing she had to learn was air. And she couldn't even do it that much. And Aang knew air, but he had to learn all the other 3 in 1 fucking year, bro, to stop the world war. Mm-hmm. So just from that, I think Aang is already just a top avatar compared against Korra. Because like, how could you compare that, bro? This motherfucker learned that shit, mastered that shit in a year, bro. And defeated the Fire Lord, the strongest Fire Lord, on the strongest day without using a lethal blow.
That is a fact. He didn't use the lethal blow. You're right about that. He didn't use lethal force. He only used force that kind of like disoriented or disarmed him
himself.
Or defend,
Or break his stance.
And then he eventually captured him. He didn't do a real like boom.
Nothing, bro. That's a different level right there of Avatar right there, I'd say, bro. As a kid, and he was a kid, bro, doing this. Yeah. Mind you, Korra was learning these shits at like 18.
Aang with hair was pretty dope though.
Aang, yeah,
it's
bro.
Like you would have do-rag. Straight violence.
Cause when that do-rag was on, forget about it. All right, forget about it.
Straight violence.
Black Force energy type shit. But yeah, I don't know why people compare. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, bro, but
I'd probably pick fire.
Fire? Yeah. I like that. I respect that.
I'll become top welder, top blacksmith.
Cause facts, bro. With just your hand, you don't need no fire needed, brother. I like that. I'd still stick with earth though, for sure. I'd be on top of the mountains, bro. Climb up in the shits.
I'll just fucking
fast, come through, brother.
Type shit.
Come through. I make a little slide and shit, bro.
Bro,
smooth one at that. Yo, remember how like Toph? Remember the episode when Toph, when they was in the library, and the library was sinking
in the sand with that owl?
Yeah. And remember how Toph couldn't save both because she couldn't really sand bend? because the ground wasn't
Solid.
solid and shit. It was all sand. So she couldn't really fight the sandbenders and save the tower. But she did both at the same time. She was holding it down, bro. She really was. And
That's
after
the episode Appa
when Appa got
got
stolen,
kidnapped,
yeah,
right? Yeah. Bro.
Bro, and then
Sad.
Aang was like, you didn't even
was
care,
tired.
yo. He was like, you don't care about Appa? You should just let us fucking die down there. I'm like, bro. But then after the episode, Toph made it a priority to learn sandbending, bro. Just so nothing like that would happen. Because then, I don't know if you remember, like, a few episodes after, she's like, they were on the beach, and then she was like, yo, Aang, look what I could do with the sand now. And she built like the whole Earth Kingdom with the king and his bear and shit like that. All in detail and shit. I'm like, damn, that's fire. I'm like, that's how you know that shit really hurt her, though. Losing Appa made her focus on that sandbending right there. I'm like, that's fire.
That's kind of a lot of animes are like a character will like fuck up royally,
and they'll focus on not trying to have that.
And that'll like
It'll fuck with them. It's like you fucking on the scene, you know what I mean, on the machine,
they'll-
but it's on you. Like, all right, I can't do that shit no more.
They like dedicate themselves to
Yeah,
never making that fuck up
mistake,
again.
bro.
Yeah.
That shit kind of hurt me. I'm like, damn, man, you can't be yelling at my girl top like that, bro. She tried her best, bro. She tried her best, bro. You wasn't outside, bro, seeing what she was going through, bro. You wasn't, bro. I'm like, hey, relax, bro.
Bro, but he's like, yo, you're the master of Earth. Sand is Earth, gang. You should have had this. Come on.
That's what I would have thought too, bro. That's what I would have thought too, bro. But she did some like little technique where she like she grabbed her hand and just put it on the ground and just twisted it and then made it solid. But even that wasn't really wasn't enough to hold the tower and shit. And mind you, bro, that's some strength. You see the tower falling, right? You think it's just that one little piece. No, cause she's holding up a whole fucking building, son. Like, you know how big that palace? It's a palace, brother. She was holding up.
Yeah, I remember.
Cause it wasn't just that little top. Nah, bro. That's what people be thinking, but that's all they see was her just trying to save that little top part. No, bro. She was holding up a whole fucking palace, brother. A whole palace, bro.
I've never seen you so passionate.
Cause, bro.
Like, literally.
Like, nah, I'm so dead ass, bro. Whole palace she was holding up, bro, while fighting some sandbenders. That's impressive, bro.
Appa again, taking was probably the saddest thing.
That shit was sad, bro. It hurt me, bro. Like, damn, Appa. And then they do little episodes of him by himself and getting into beef and fighting and defending. So I'm like, damn, Appa, you really going out like that, bro? But he held it down, though. He held it down. He got into a couple fights.
I like how you remember this cartoon to like.
Oh, it's my favorite.
To the T. Well, you go to sleep watching it sometimes.
Fuck yeah, bro. I still do.
Yeah.
Avatar is my favorite show.
Yeah.
I
watched it like once or twice and then that's it.
Nah, I could that's the one show I could rewatch every day of my life forever. For a fact.
I can't watch things. I can't watch things very much.
Nah, I know you can't. Bro.
I can't watch like TV shows, animes, or like movies. But recently I've been watching. I mean, if I really put myself to it, I can. But
how do you feel about Kaiju 8, number 8?
Yo, that shit was I finished season 1. Yeah, Kaiju number 8, that shit was dope. He gotta go crazy though, bro. Enough for this. Enough. I'm a human. Enough.
I mean, he was kind of going a little tough, a little bit in the gym, or the practice with the captain or whatever. At the
end, he
when he turned himself into.
Yeah, he was going. Well, that wasn't even really him. It was like whatever was controlling him. Yeah, but like I need him to just
go ham
himself.
He's
like,
gonna go ham once you see those other kaijus, bro. Once they come and invade.
I hope so.
You know what I mean? That's what I never read the manga, so I can't tell either, so I can't spoil shit.
I hope so.
But
but like, I just certain parts where he's just like, just like, yo, gang.
But he is the strongest kaiju so far.
Stop being a bitch.
Facts. He has all that power. He's a 9.2 fortitude, bro.
9.6.
9.6 was it? And that's the highest they've seen so far.
Yeah.
That's the highest.
He's the highest they've ever recorded.
Yeah, and the last one was like
and
5 years ago. They said it was like 9.2. At the end,
when he was going ham with the dude, he went past 9.6.
Yeah,
so
bro.
He's not even reached his full
and
form yet.
That's not even him.
Like genuinely pissed the fuck off.
Yeah, it was him fighting the kaiju against him, but also trying not to hurt his teammate's dad. Yeah, which is that girl that's like OP.
Who's OP as fuck.
Yeah, that's
third strongest human.
Yeah, that girl.
And the third unit.
And then her dad is the commander.
Of everyone.
So that's the only reason why he wasn't going ham, bro.
That's why he last punch. Boom.
Yeah, he even looked at the girl. He was like, "Damn, that's her dad." Yeah, let me not go ham. You know what I mean?
He's like, I can't kill her. I won't.
Yeah, because he knows she won't forgive him. We'll probably try to kill him.
Well, that's the promise that she made.
Yeah, that is true.
Keep it secret, but I'm gonna let you know if I deem you harmful to humans, to humanity, I'll kill you.
Yep, regardless.
And he was just like, I'm counting on you, dude.
Facts, bro. I don't think she'd be able to, bro.
I don't
Even if the lieutenant couldn't really get a hard hit on him. I mean, he did open his core, but I don't think he was really that serious, bro. That serious. Like the lieutenant
I genuinely think if it was to the death, the captain would have lost.
The lieutenant. Oh, for sure.
He would have lost.
The
died.
two blades, right? Yeah, for sure. I agree
he
too.
would've
I
died.
agree. I
He
agree.
died.
Easily, bro. He's a lot stronger than him. A lot stronger. I mean, he broke one of the blades already, bro. He's already down one weapon.
True.
He's already fucked.
Vice captain fire.
The vice, that's
He's
what I'm
nasty.
talking. The vice captain, yeah.
He's nasty.
Quick as a motherfucker.
Quick
bro.
as fuck.
Quick.
Mina, he needs to hurry up and get with baby girl. He needs to hurry up with baby girl, bro.
Nah, that's our Kafa right there, bro.
I don't know who that is.
The Kaiju number 8.
That's his name?
Kafa.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to get with
they're
baby
talking
girl.
about vice captain.
No. Kafka need to get with.
Facts. But he ended up saying weak. The promise he was like,
No
I'll wait for you at the
bullshit.
top seat or whatever like that. Like, let's see who makes it first.
He never even got
no,
there.
nah, bro.
But
That's
her
fucked
power
up.
is like 90.
Oh, she's 98,
like
bro.
98,
She's
right?
98, bro.
Yeah. That's
Well,
her,
just
that's
because
her
of that
max
weapon,
outage.
bro.
That's her
yeah.
max outage.
But like, guarantee you get her in like a hand-to-hand combat or weapons, she's losing.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be able to
Well, that's
hold
the
her
point
own.
of the vice captain.
Yeah,
He
he goes
makes
in
up
and
for what she can.
she takes the tanks, bro.
Yeah.
All the big ass tanks. She one blast, boom,
Yeah.
just gone, brother, gone, which is dope. I like that big ass kaiju that came in and she just blew him up like 5 times, bro, over and
With the
over.
mushroom looking motherfucker?
Yeah, bro,
Just
over
dum,
and over.
Another round loaded. Dum,
And they
another
were
round
like,
loaded.
they were like, yo, he's already dead. He's not moving. There's no
Give the order.
life. Give the
Dum.
order. Dum. All right, there's no heartbeat. Do it again. Dum. I was like, what? She didn't give a
Yeah.
fuck, bro. So she
But it was
dangerous
showing
too, bro.
off to the guy.
Yeah, showing her
Yeah.
what you got to reach to be
Yeah.
at next to me. Cause she was saying, she was like, I'm gonna show you my shit so you can see what you need to be able to stand
What
next
you
to
have
me.
to be to
Yeah.
what you're trying to stand next
You gotta
to.
match this. You gotta
Yeah.
match this power right here.
Bro, but let's be real. If he went and attacked her, like let's say they went 1v1.
Gone. Ain't nobody saving her. Nobody. Not the
the
vice
Avengers?
captain.
Not the
Nah,
Avengers?
fuck that, bro.
Not even the Avengers?
Hell no.
Not Thor?
Hell
Wild.
no. Hell no. Hell no, brother. Not Thor. He may be a god, but nah.
Nah, I agree. I think she would be toast.
Toast. Even if the vice captain came in, dead. Even if the other girl tried to help, dead. The commander might give him some little toughness, but dead. I guarantee you that, bro. Maybe not
Yeah,
back
I love
to
the
back.
confidence.
You know, cause maybe not back to back because he might be a little tired and shit, but
Oh, it might be a
you know
little.
what I mean? Yeah, he might be a little drowsy, tired, but if push comes to shove, bro, and you really gotta get beef down, he gonna knock it down, bro. Trust.
Bro, I was just.
Trust.
Cause when I was watching this, it was like 11, and I was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, all right, I'm watching it, whatever.
Yep.
And then it goes to the episode where the whole thing gets raided. I'm like, oh my god, shit's going crazy. So I continue watching that shit, and then I see the whole sequence where she shoots everything and he's getting relaying orders. I'm like, all right, word. That episode ends. It goes on to another episode. I gotta continue watching. It left off for a
Fuck
certain
yeah.
hanger. I was like, I gotta
It's
continue.
only like 12 episodes.
So
bro, might
I
as well.
continue on, and after the thing, the big dude came in, and then no, I'm lying. The very last few episodes, where it's the really big red dude.
Yeah, the
big,
one that she shot was
that had the tail.
right?
That had the
Yeah,
tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big, yeah.
And who was fighting vice president was really fucking him up.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was that episode, and
Okay.
so we were getting. They started landing, invading, and everything, and then it cut to the next episode where they were starting to go to war. I was like, I gotta watch this.
You got
So
to.
I
You can't
continue,
leave it
right?
like that.
You can't leave. You can't go to
Hell,
Mimi. You can't
nah,
go
you can't
Mimi's.
go Mimi
No
with
man,
that
they about to
shit,
go to
bro.
war. So you gotta
Never.
go on that bitch. So I continued, right?
Say one more game.
Type, you can't end it on a loss.
Can't end it on a
Can't.
loss, brother.
So
Never.
that's you gonna get nightmares.
Yep,
So
facts.
I continue on. They go through the whole battle. Motherfuckers going crazy, right? I'm like, dog, if this dude doesn't activate right now, we're gonna have problems. I'm not watching season 2. I don't give a fuck right now, chat. Right? And then
Because I was about to start it before I got here.
fucking everything happens. Spoilers. Motherfuckers blasted in the back, but everybody had to come in and help. Everybody.
Yeah, it was a team effort on that shit.
Everybody had to come in and help. And then at the very end when it died, all of its little teammates went to the air and became like some nuclear bomb. And he just darted and activated, and I was like, finally! Hey, bro. I was like, finally! And then he jumped up and he did everything, and everyone was like, oh my god.
Who the fuck is this?
And then the shorty was like, fuck, he's a kaiju.
Yeah, bro.
And then the vice president was like, I couldn't believe that. I never even.
He was
I couldn't believe
dumbfounded,
that
bro.
I let
He
him
should've-
slip through. Like I should have known.
he should have known that, bro.
I
That's when they found out.
You.
But then again, bro, they're dumb for trying to kill him, bro. Keep him on your fucking team, bro. You know what I
They did,
mean? Like,
yeah.
bro, if he's proving himself like this, that
Well, that's
he's
what
a
he has to
kaiju,
do.
That's what he's trying to do, yeah. would be a crazy ass team, but they would be unstoppable. Imagine him with the fucking vice captain next to him, just fighting kaijus, and then with the main girl out here in the background, just doom, blasting cannons. Cause that's a team right there, brother.
That's a unit.
Cause that's a unit, bro. You ain't getting
that's a unit.
You get the top 3 motherfuckers, vice captain. You get kaiju number 8. You get that other girl. It's a wrap. In the front lines and have her in the back for tanks and shit.
For sniper support.
So, cause ain't not getting through that shit, bro. You gotta have a fucking army of 9.5 kaijus out there, bro.
But
at least
when he got arrested and then they took him into the van and everything and he was getting transported and how all his boys, bro. I remember being like, I thought that they all like kind of turned shoulders to him.
They were like, yo, let's not kill him. Hopefully they don't kill him.
Like I thought they turned shoulders. So
all of them were on his side.
Yeah, but I thought they were mad at him, and so when they opened the doors and they were all lined up, I was like, nah, bro, they all against him.
Yeah, I thought the same.
I was like, nah, he's a good guy.
He proved that he saved them. You know what I mean? So that's what they saw. Him saving their lives.
And then when his main dude, I forgot the kid who calls him senpai.
Yeah.
And he was like, I believe that you're gonna come back, right? I was like, word. At least someone's on his side.
Someone, bro. And he's always on his side.
Type shit. And when he got into the thing, and then he was like, to the girl, will I be able to still stand by your side? And she was like, yeah, I'll always be waiting. Because I stood on the chair. I was like, cause that's love. That's love.
You know for a fact
that's love.
Bro. Even though he's a kaiju, she wants him right there on
till
his
that
side,
do us
bro.
part. Bro.
They made that promise as kids, bro.
No bullshit. Childhood promises, bro. You can't break them.
Facts, bro. See it, touch it, obtain it, brother. That's what we go by.
Cause that's love. I was like,
cause he's crying real quick. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro.
She was beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it was, bro. He's slacking though.
Then I watched the whole entire fight, and then I had to go to sleep. I didn't sleep for like another hour because how am I supposed to go to sleep off of that adrenaline?
Real talk, bro. It be like that. Animes be hyped up, bro. Especially on the fight scenes. Forget about it.
I have to restart Attack.
Yeah, bro. That's why I love Attack, bro. Attack has some fight scenes, bro. Fucking dope. A lot of plot twists, a lot of shit, bro. On Attack, bro, like there is this one scene. I mean, it's a spoiler, so I don't really want to talk about it. So that's beside the point. We'll get into
so
that
we won't
later,
mention it because I am watching it.
Yeah, facts. And you won't even see this part till like last season, bro.
The very last? Yeah, you can't say some shit from the very last end. What the hell? Kind of bullshit.
Yeah, from like the last season around there. Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager.
He ain't do nothing wrong.
I never watched.
True. Ow. But either way, I'm Team Eren all day.
Okay, so there's gonna be teams to this shit? There's gonna be sides?
Yeah, bro. Okay. I'm on Eren's side.
How many sides are there? Or is that a big spoiler?
Well, it's their side versus the Aldeans. Or the people across the ocean. You know what I mean? The Titans, I guess.
I didn't know there was an ocean.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's what they're trying to find out. Remember the...
Spoiler!
Not, bro, it's in the first episode, bro.
Oh, I haven't started it yet.
Where Eren's talking to Armin, he's like... Or remember when Armin tells him about the beach and the ocean and the water and shit like that as kids? It's definitely in the first episode. First or second episode. It's in there. Yeah. Nah. Remember when Eren gets his arm chopped off in that Titan's mouth with Armin in front of him? Nah. Yeah, you're bugging.
Nah, I'm ringing a bell.
You're bugging. Look, you got the Huz talking.
That's
shit, bro.
Google. That's Gmail.
This fucking guy,
bro. You're a
bro.
horny fuck.
This guy and this girl, bro. I wish I was like that. My shit be dry as fuck. You ever hear my phone ring at all? Nope. Only time it rings is when I get a message from Clash, which I just did. Talk about my bomb is upgraded. You know what the fuck I gotta do.
Before this, we started. A shorty sent him 8 messages on Snapchat, and then he proceeded to watch a video from another girl recording her stepdad.
What, bro? That's cap. Let me see the proof. Exactly.
Pull up your phone right now.
My phone's already pulled up. Chill.
Let me see it now.
Chill.
All right, then.
All right, then, bro. Fuck that right there. Not too shabby, though, brother.
You got anything else you need to say?
Nah, I think that was a pretty good episode.
We just rambled about anime.
Yeah.
About certain animes. And more bullshit.
And more bullshit. Well, shooting the shit,
oh
brother.
My God. We never did the intro.
I was just about to say that, bro.
Fuck it. It's at the end.
Fuck it. We just started
We're going to keep it like... And bro, I'm not editing
brother.
a fucking intro to the beginning.
That's it.
I'm not.
Fuck it, bro.
I'm not.
Nah, you can
We've been your hosts.
Copy and paste it, brother.
We've been your hosts. Oh, so you want to make one?
What?
An outro? An intro?
Well, outro, yeah. Outro, yeah. Intro, fuck it, whatever.
Okay.
We just started off.
Okay.
Rambling.
All right. Okay, hold on. Edit all this other bullshit out.
A lot of bullshit.
Thank you for watching. We've been your hosts. I'm Matthias. We didn't do an intro. We forgot. Forgive us.
We went straight to recording. I'm Lil Man, co-host. Hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned. Hope y'all was entertained.
This has been episode 3.
Episode number 3 of Shooting the Shits, yo.
I hope you enjoy Skelly.
New little guest over here. You'll say something for us, brother? I appreciate that.
Inspirational.
All day, brother.
It's
You know how we
fucking
do.
inspirational. I can't believe it. God damn.
Words to live by.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Peace, love, positivity. Don't be an asshole. Deuces.